I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia. Hi.
I'm Dan Hopkins.
Today we are doing a playthrough of Capes and Chaos. I'm saying that right. Capes and Chaos strategy card game. Currently on Kickstarter. You can see a link to it in the description of the video below. Dan is the designer and the teacher of this game. Apparently we are in the future.
Yes.
Which is post-apocalyptic, as all futures are.
Yes.
So demons and
aliens.
And cats.
Cat aliens.
I'm kidding. That I just said the same thing twice.
Demons.
Cats
and demons are the same thing.
That's just.
You don't deserve your superpowers.
So, what are we doing? Who are we?
Okay, so we're taking on the role of a Titan. A Titan is the highest level of superheroes. So think you got your sidekicks and superheroes in normal situations. This one you have sidekicks, superheroes, and Titan.
I'm the tower. Here's my avatar here. We should mention while we're looking at this that the artwork for much of this is final, but there's still a lot of stuff that's in prototype form.
Yeah.
Like me and Z have baby mats.
Yes, I have.
Dan has the actual really cool mat.
Well, this is the upgraded mat. But these will come with it, and it'll be double-sided. So the other side of this will look art-wise like this. It's just maybe a little smaller, but otherwise it's the same, double-sided.
All right.
And the game has two game modes. It has a basic and an advanced. We're going to be going over basic. Basic uses just one side of the card. I don't know where.
I'll put them here.
There.
So this is the basic side of the cards here.
And then if you turn them over, that's the advanced side. And advanced uses both sides of the card. So we are going to be focusing on just using the one side of the card, make things easier coming out of the gate. And so that's the side of the playmat you guys are using is the basic side. The advanced playmat can be used for basic, which is why I'm doing it there. I just ignore kind of this section of the playmat, which is for the advanced. And
let's stop these alien hordes.
Yes.
I woke up today. By the way, I'm calling myself the Tower. What's your stupid name?
I have to come up with a name for my guy.
It's not required, but you can.
Is there a name? There's no name. Oh,
You're
no,
cute.
it's the glowing palm.
Palm glow. There you go.
Yeah, that's not what we call you, but all right.
All right, so this is the war grid. So this is what we'll be attacking, and we are going to be it's not cooperative. We're still competitive, but we're not directly fighting each other. We're going to be trying to see who can bag the most villains.
I'm here to prove I'm better than both.
That's
of you.
right. That's the idea. So
I have nothing to prove, but I will anyway.
And so these will be, when you're setting up the game, there's a column per person in the game. So it's a 1 to 4 player. So there would be one more row if we were doing 4, down to 1, just 1 if it was myself. And so that's the setup. But all of us play from all of the cards. It's randomized completely. So there's no like strength per column. And we play from every card here, so the top card or anything. And as soon as one is taken, we replace it. So that's the war grid. We start with a mission, and that's this up here. We turn one of these over, and that's the mission card. And then we are working towards on rounds, and rounds will set how many rounds you start. So in a game, you could determine you want to play 2 rounds or 3 rounds or however. For us, we're just going to learn with 1 round, and we'll start with maybe a few turns and then we'll reset. So I'm going to give you basic fundamentals of the game, and then we'll reset, and then we'll start again with a few other rules, and that's the full rule set for basic. So to start, we're going to all play together, and that's the deployment round. And we have these are our operation points, and there's 2 draw piles here. It's all the same deck, but we're just to make it easier to reach from. And so we are going to play at the same time the deployment round, which is part of the setup. And to start, we each get an allotment of 10 of these every round, and that's kind of our action economy. So we're going to spend one. To spend one, we're going to flip it over, and we're going to put it in our situation pool. Okay, it becomes a situation point for us. That allows us to draw a card.
I now have napalm pom-poms.
Napalm pom-poms.
Woo-hoo! Oh, napalm. Yes.
Napalm pom-poms.
I bought these from blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. So, okay, one more. We're going to keep doing that till we do 5. Draw 5. So we're going to spin and draw. All right.
This guy is Chillster.
That's Chill Step.
He was, Chill Step.
Chill Step.
Chill Step was doing superheroing before superheroing was cool.
That's right. He's a DJ. Chill Step was a DJ before he became
Now that
an
superhero
ice
is
superhero.
popular, it's more of an effort.
All right. And so now that we have 5 in our hands, we are going to play a power card. Look for a card that says power.
Well, you know I'm playing these napalm pom-poms.
There you go. To do that costs. So spend the cost. Yep. Let me do mine. Field of Steam. All right.
If you smoke it.
What is wrong with you?
Field of Steam, yes. All right. So,
You know what's wrong with me.
Field of Steams is totally what I thought of.
This is
You got a little energy drink in there?
what you did. You gave it to me.
I did.
all right. So we put that in play, and putting a power in play allows us to use our Titan card. Now we're going to bring our
towers on the field.
the towers coming. All right. So a mission is 4 symbols. So we're going to want to try and complete the mission, and to do that, we want to defeat villains that match the symbols. And there's 2 symbols on each villain, and only one card can go to one symbol, even if you happen to have one that matches both. And so we're going to want to go ahead and grab a villain.
By the way, how do we determine who goes first in this situation?
The
Two people
deployment
want the
round
same.
is all together at the same time.
But what if I want the same one you want?
Then we do a roll off. So we would just roll to see who got the higher, and then one gets it.
Got it.
If that does happen. Good question.
So I'm going to deploy bobsled here. This costs 1.
No, I thought you were deploying your
Your Titan card.
Are you putting out your Titan?
Yep. The tower, remember? The tower's in play.
Well, can I do them in the other
You
order?
can do it either way. I'm just showing.
Bobsled's come out first. The Titan has
You
a
could do that.
grandiose entrance.
You can do that way. He
All
wants
right,
to
so
be a
I'm
rebel.
grabbing one of these out there.
And this
I'll take that. I want actually the anomaly there, or shrieking eels.
shrieking
whatever.
eels.
Yeah.
Yes.
The cliffs of insanity.
That's right. There's a couple.
So
I'll take that lunatic down there.
This
Luxor.
one? That's that's
Yeah, that guy.
Kleptopatra. So, Kleptopatra is our Egyptian thief.
And then the Titan will show up.
All right, then
well, you're ahead.
And-
Hold on. You're ahead of the explanation. So
yes. So we'll do one more.
Stop
Go
drinking
ahead.
that stuff.
Go ahead. We're just pay it and do it. He's on the right move. So we're going to take another sidekick or denizen. Denizen card is basically like a muggle. You know, it's like a superhero. It's a human, regular human.
I'll
Which
take
one?
that top one there, the ice
creamers?
Oh, the ice cream.
All right.
I scream, you scream.
All
We
right.
all scream because we're killing you.
All right. And I'm going to
Okay.
do that.
Last time I gave you any of that stuff.
All right.
Could be some more.
I'm down one.
I'm missing one still. I'm trying to see a matching symbol.
So
here.
if you can't find the exact one, 2 as a wild will work to fulfill it. So, and actually gives you more points. It's just slower. And you want to complete missions faster because they give you combat benefits as you complete them.
You're right. You got nothing out there, man.
Yeah, so you just grab one.
Wait, there's one.
Ah,
it's a 3.
it's a 3. It's a tough one. But
I don't know.
Might not-
Okay,
might
so
as well.
I'll do that, and then I'll do that.
that's going to give you yeah, you can do that. You might want to go ahead and put the 1 on there because you're going to have less upkeep coming out, but
The 1. Oh,
you have even though the barrier tanks. That one right there. That you could do the other one. I'm just guiding for the first one just to give you an idea. All right, so we have 2 left. We'll spend 2 to draw our last 2 cards. You technically can have any amount of cards in your hand as you want. However, at the end of the round, you need to be down to 5. Otherwise, you have to discard down. Discarded cards, either through defeat or any other means, is negative 10 points at the end of the game.
Wait, what?
Yes. So you want to be careful with.
what kind of scores are normally endgame scores?
There'll be healthy scores. There'll be quite a bit. Each one of these is like this one's worth 15 points based on the numbers up here. So that's 5 points. 3 5s is 15. So yeah, 1s are 5s, 2s are 10s.
So they're 5, 10, or 15
Yep,
points.
exactly.
Are there like is anything 1, 2, or 3 points?
No. It's 5, 10, 15.
No, I know, but is there anything in
No.
the game that gives you 1 point, 2 points, 3
No.
points?
It's all.
Got it.
Yeah, increments. 5 is the one. I guess we're like, yeah. So that's the end of this round. Did everybody? Yeah. So now we reset. To reset, we want to check our weakness.
Okay.
So look and play for any symbols that match here. Like I have one here that's not good for me, so I will take a weak chip.
Right.
Does this include the enemy?
Not the enemy, just your cards.
Just our cards?
Yeah.
I like to
I've
point
got
out.
one there.
You're weak free.
No weakness.
No
I've
weakness.
got one there.
Yep, and I am good. I just have that one. So and now we redraw these, but we redraw these minus the upkeep we have in play.
Okay.
So I have 2, so I get 6 of these cards.
I got 7.
Yeah. 2.
All right. I also
4,
get 6.
6. All right, that is the end of the deployment round.
This goes to our operation points.
Yes, right here at the operation points.
Okay.
And now we start the first round. And
These cards stay here?
They stay there. And you're going to need these cards. They're going to hurt you and help you. So the deployment round's over. We are done with setup. And now we're going to start the first round. We need to determine who goes first. You guys are well aware of how this works.
Natural 20.
I got a 6.
I got a 3.
Z's going first.
somehow
You
I
won with a 6.
So we start with Z, and then we go around.
All right. Don't stop talking now. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. So, yeah.
Oh no! The tower approaches.
Nonsense. No 3s.
All right.
Garbage.
So, on your turn, you can only and must only spend one of these.
Okay.
However, you can spend up to 2 of these as a bonus action.
Okay.
So you'll do 1 to 3 actions on your turn. And these are spent by just bringing them out of play. And there's no difference in what can be done or cost or anything. So on your action sheet on the side here of your playmat, those are the things you can do. And it costs either one of these or one of those. These are optional to 2 of them. You must spend one of those. And
Okay. So these going away,
right.
how is it going to affect me?
Well, you might have cards in your hand that would have weakness if you brought them out, right? So maybe you want to use, like I know that, I have, here we go. I have Cinderella here. If I were to bring this in play, I've got 2 weaknesses. So I might want to spend these down with something else before I bring that out in play. That's one consideration when you're doing something.
Okay.
So that's a thought.
So why would we not want to get rid of all these cards?
Well, they're causing you weakness, so that's
No, I'm saying we want to get rid of all of them.
you
then.
want to, but let's say, and let's do our first action, and that's a
Okay.
great question. So,
Okay, so
let's
what
go
do I-
ahead and do an attack, okay?
All right.
So we're going to do our first attack. Unfortunately, both your attackers have weakness. This one is a 1 health. So if you, okay, so let's tack this one first to that one. Let's make this an easy one for you.
Okay.
So you're going to,
using your Titan
he's going to,
against that
right.
shrieking eels.
Titans don't actually attack themselves, their powers attack. So his power card, Sunlance Cannon, is going to attack Shrieking Eels.
Okay.
And to do that, you pay the 1, and you can just go ahead and use this one since you have to.
Okay, and it goes up here like
Yep,
this.
just like that.
Uh-huh.
Now, fortunately, that was not the symbol. Otherwise, you would have a weakness before that attack, but you're
Okay.
good. Now, go ahead and roll the dice, and you're trying to beat a 5 or better. So it's a really easy one there. You should be good. A 2. All right, so here's a good example. So that was pretty.
Thank you for providing an example of how to suck.
Exactly.
We appreciate your contribution.
So you have a -1, so it's actually a 1. Now, a good point is if it was a natural 1, it would be a critical fail, right?
Okay.
And you can't do anything. You just have to take 2
Are you
points
sure
of damage.
this isn't a critical fail?
No, it's not.
It's just
it's just a.
I'm okay if you want to show us what a critical fail looks like.
capital fail.
Exactly. So but you're not all hope is lost, okay? Because it wasn't a 1. If it was 1, you would have no recourse. But because this is a -1, you need a 5. You can spend this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make up the difference in the dice roll.
Okay.
So that is your recourse. So I would do it in this case. So you need 4 cards here right? 'Cause-
Okay.
So go ahead and spend
Any
those
four,
out.
doesn't matter
Any
what
four
four.
doesn't matter, but he's looking at his deck.
So 1
And just make a discard pile right next to it, face up.
and
Yeah.
2
Exactly.
and 3 and 4.
Perfect. So now it's a hit. If it had been a miss, you would take the 1 damage, and every attack is always just 1 damage.
I think is that guy only 1 hit point?
1 hit point. It's dead. Yeah. So there's no point of bringing it out. But if you had missed, you would get it, and you have 2 health. If you had hit, as you did, it's dead. So
All right, so
is our
now
Titan like invincible? It's just that when we get hit, we lose our powers.
yes, the powers are the ones that your Titan never is defeated itself. So you go ahead and put that defeated card here in the defeated pile.
Okay.
And now here's another point. So none of my cards that are not powers, so any of these guys out here, if they don't have a target, they have to come out of play. So you put that right back on the command post. There you go. If it would have been like the card here, it goes under your deck and recycles. So cards will recycle
So
out of play.
win or lose, they're coming off the board.
Yes, exactly. So, and that, where a lot of traditional card games, once you use a card, it's discarded. It comes out of play. Now it goes underneath as recycled. So you'll be recycling through your cards. All right, that was the first turn. Now you have done your 1 action, and we'll just give everybody 1 action to start, and then we'll let. Otherwise,
right.
you would have the option to do.
Do you say what your action is before you flip the card?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then Bobsled's going to punch Kleptopatra
Kleptopatra.
in her thieving hands.
That's right. So perfect.
That does not match me,
Not
so
does
I'm
match,
fine.
you're
So
good.
now I roll a die, and I need to roll what?
10, right? So there's 2 5 shields. Yes.
Yes.
Yep. So 10 or higher.
So not only is it the more hit points they have, it's also the harder it is to hit them.
And the more points they reward. They reward the same as their defense.
But once I hit, let's say I hit Kleptopatra once, now she'll go down to 5. Does that make it easier to hit?
No, you're right. No, it's 2 health, so it would still be 10 both rolls. You don't knock the shield down as well.
Got it.
Yeah.
I hate Kleptopatra and her thieving ways. Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling this when I have this amazing guy here.
The towers dice.
Oh, wow, let's try not to ruin the whole table.
Nice.
That's right!
18. So if it were a 20, you would had a critical hit, and it would get 2 damage to it.
Can I add to?
No, you cannot. So that goes on Kleptopatra. Perfect.
But she's still another 10 to hit her again.
Yes.
And it has to be a separate attack.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. All right. Now it comes to me.
Bobsled.
And we're just doing 1 action for this turn, and then we'll start. Okay. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and do Field of Steam to. We'll take the Ghost Doctor. It's a little harder. I need a 15 or better.
If you call him, he will come.
That's right. 2. I got your roll. All right. So now it's too much for me. I don't want to drain myself out, so I just take a damage. So.
He doesn't want to waste cards.
No,
like,
he had
like
5.
others
I
have.
was nearly there.
Yeah, he was nearly there, and those are parts of the decisions you have to do. Do I take the damage? Do I clear out? Because these are helpful to you later. They also hurt you, so you're trying to gauge what you need there. All right.
Yes, but I'm using my new philosophy of gaming, which is spend stuff now.
Spend stuff now. There you go.
No, I'm serious. I'm going to do that during this game because
Okay.
that's how I'm rolling.
Okay.
You're rolling well.
All right. So on this round, we're just going to go ahead and do the same action. We're just going to. Well, you're out, so go ahead and take a target. That would be a good one for
I'm
you.
out. Like,
Can you
this
also
guy's
spend
out.
to draw more cards?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
we have the same action we had during
Yes.
deploy, with basically the addition of now we get also
Now
punch
you
people.
now you get to punch.
So I'm
people.
spending one of these
Yeah, I would go ahead and spend 1 to take another target.
to take another target.
Uh-huh.
Do I have to declare who it is before I flip
No,
it?
you don't.
All right.
You just do it and then take a target.
And
That
I will, let's see, that one helped me for that. And then
you have this one if you want to use a hard one, but there's that. You're using Rangers. Which card are you using?
I'll take that one.
The Ratapults? All right. That's another easy one. It's good. It's a good strategy to go easy at first to clear your mission because
Well, I saw the way I was rolling, so. How come I have 2 of these? Oh, that's
the
one of
tower,
yours.
right? So.
Okay, so that's that. I spent 1.
Yeah, and go ahead and spend another one to do. Spend one of these now to do an attack because you have 1 to 3 actions.
Got it.
Now, once we run out of these basic actions, we can't keep spending these.
So
These have to be spent in addition to a basic action.
No, well, depends. So, okay, let's say I have more operation points. So if there's somebody at the table with any operation points, the round is still going, you still get a turn. You just can only spend these.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So you're still in, still going, but you don't have that, right? So.
All right, so I'm spending 1, and I'm going to attack, I guess this one here.
Yeah, that would be.
So I'm rolling. I need a 5 at least.
3.
16.
Now.
It's only 1 hit for that one, so it's done.
Right, and you're done. That one's done.
And this comes back out.
Yep,
And,
that
this goes up here.
Perfect. So I'm going to open up another concept to us for combat. Okay, there's 2 of them. So one of the things, and I wish I had a better example. We'll wait for one to come up. But so let's see, is there one here? I'm going to cheat a little bit so I can show you. And if I don't find one, I'm going to look for one here, just because I want this to go. And it's your turn, so we'll cheat with you.
Well, I mean, all right, so I'm going to spend 1, and I'm going to fight again.
Yeah.
I'm fighting the same thing. Cleopatra.
Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead.
In her nose.
Yes. I'm just bringing out a card, but go ahead.
Thieving nose. All right. So I need a 10 or higher to whoop up on her. Like, there's no bonuses or anything to this?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
I'm revealing rules as we go.
12.
Okay. Good.
Once
This
again-
might be a good example.
Once again, no, nothing else needed.
Right. But hold on before you defeat her, because I want to show you, and I don't think we have a 12. Ah, you do. Okay, so here's a great example. Good. Of this. So I'm going to show you combat combo strikes. These numbers at the bottom are 20-sided, are numbers on the 20-sided die. Do you see those down there?
I have a 9 and 11 on bobsled.
Right. So anytime that numbers roll, like say I needed a 15 here, and I roll an 11 because this, if I'm attacking here, so that would be a direct hit for this card. However, because this number is here, so you have this shield strength, but you also have 2 or sometimes 1 or 3 depending on the card. You'll have some extra special numbers that allow you to strike even if you didn't match your number.
Okay.
But
All right, that's cool.
yeah, more importantly, is around the table, any card, including in yours, like say if you had a power card, I don't know, what's the 2, what's the 2 numbers at the bottom of pom-poms? I think it's
They're both 9 and 11.
9, 11, okay. So
Actually, yeah, see, when I know this in the future, I'll pick people with
different ones.
various
Yes,
numbers.
exactly.
That way I have a bigger spread.
Yeah, exactly. So anybody at the table, any card at the table that has a 12 gets a free hit of damage off turn. So you, just by sitting here, grab a red chip, you get to do damage.
Oh, it doesn't even
For
have to
free.
be on the...
Even though he's not fighting that particular
No.
character?
Well, the powers can hit any of your targets.
I thought this was his power.
Yes, but he can still hit any he can hit any target in the board. You're really strong as a Titan.
Then why actually send your Titan out to fight a specific person?
Because you
can
need a
just-
target. You can't just hit these out the board. They have to be in.
I see,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about bringing out more people.
Yes, we'll do that. It's a good way to do it because you want to spread, right? So it's a little bit of as other people are playing, so you're watching other rolls, you might hit yours as well.
Okay.
Also, I'd like to point out Cleopatra's dead.
She's gone, yeah. So in the defeated pile.
Not dead. We just took her to prison.
That's right, defeated.
Then bobsled goes back under my deck.
Perfect. Yep.
And then I like to use a bonus action.
You can do that.
So I'm just going to spend.
Yep. Off into the.
I don't really.
You want to look at your cards,
I'm going to
maybe?
get rid of this one here.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to bring Chillster out on the board.
That's chill step.
Chill step. Got it. Chill step out here.
Yes.
I target someone
You
immediately.
have to target somebody. Let me have you take take my cheat card. You can take the cats.
Ah, yes!
There you go. And I'm doing that because I want you to. I want to show you one more thing. You have one more action. So go ahead and take.
Well, I just want to point out the reason I built out Chill Step is because.
There's 3 combo
Actually,
strikes.
hang on. Do I want Chill Step? No, I want to bring out Ember. Does that matter to you?
You can take it. Yeah.
Does that matter with this?
No,
What you're
that's
trying to
fine.
show?
Nope.
No, just because it has.
Yeah.
I now have 5 different numbers.
I don't care. That's still cheating.
Can I spend another action?
You have one more, right?
I will do so.
So if you attack, I just want to show you. You don't have to do it, but I want to show.
I'm doing it.
So if you attack Napalm Pom Poms against Mockjaw, okay,
Yes.
that's Embers of Power.
Because
right?
they match the
Because they
symbols?
match, you get advantage roll. So you roll twice and pick the best number.
I like it.
So that's the next combat thing. And so the best setup is if the one you're planning to attack here matches your mission, and that happens to match, right? So then you have advantage on one that's going to help your.
So I'm going to spend one to do an attack with my napalm pom-pom.
Yep.
Against Mockjaw. But I need a 15.
You need a 15, but you get 2 rolls.
No, I don't need a 15. I need a 15 or higher, or a 9, a 7, 9, 11, or 12.
Yes.
Got it. What if I roll 15 higher and it matches a number? Do I get 2 hits?
Well, who's making the attack?
Napalm pom-pom.
Right. If the one who's doing it has 2, it does not. It just means they just make the hit. It's all the other cards in play.
Yeah, I know, but okay. But if I roll 17, which is on Ember,
yes, then Ember
I'll
gets
get
to
2
do
hits.
it. Yes.
Advantage. Which one of you will be better? You both suck. Wait, but because I have advantage, the one doesn't.
The one does not count. That's definitely
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You probably should just take the damage on Napalm Pom.
But I said my new strategy was to spend them.
I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know if you could. Do you have enough to make 15?
10 plus 5 is 15.
Yes, you could. You can wipe them.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's enough.
I think, yeah.
You should do it.
Oh, it's my new strategy. Okay, but my new strategy also says don't be a moron.
No, be a moron. Do it.
No, I can't spend
Okay.
everything on one hit.
Oh, come on.
Just go ahead and take a damage.
Had it been a
It's okay.
6,
No, you would have saved 1.
would have done it. So my napalm pom-pom takes damage. If it takes
That's right. We're
damage,
going to
it's
reset
gone.
here.
Took a finger off.
We're going to reset. So we'll go through that, but there's more rules to this. So I want to reset. We'll reset and then start again, and then I will show you another set of rules that will help. So and then that one we'll take to the end. So that's okay. Even though I think Z had 2. How much in our little game? I think you guys tied in our little game here. You got 10 points and you got 10 points. There.
Wait, what just happened?
We're resetting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I'm claiming a victory.
Yeah,
Because I killed a much harder guy than he did.
Yeah, but I have
has
also
a
2.
But harder.
Also, you did not kill her. You said Kleptopatra there was just in jail. I
That's
killed
how-
mine.
All right.
Wait, I thought there were demons attacking. Kleptopatra doesn't look like a demon.
No. She's here's the Biomancer is a demon, right? There
Oh,
you
so
go.
she's just taking advantage of the fact that there's chaos
yes,
going on.
there's
and
chaos.
Thieving.
She's a villain. Yeah.
Caves and chaos.
I gotta say, Kleptopatra is a great name, though.
Kleptopatra. Yeah, she's.
Like, I didn't want to steal your stuff, but I was forced to.
I was forced.
All right, so
what
we're
is restarting?
resetting everything.
Yeah, because there's one other rule that's going to help a lot. So, or at least, and we gotta. Yeah. It's just something that it's easier to learn in stages, and this is the last stage. We won't reset after this. So, all right.
Now, in the future, when we do the deploy thing, we can just all do that
Yes, all at the same time.
really quickly.
But
Got
before
it.
we start that, I'm going to reveal one other part of the setup. So,
He's going to reveal that he's really the villain.
yes, that's the plot twist here.
Scooby-Doo.
All right. So I don't know if we can keep our missions fine. Let's
Oh, that's right. I
set
need
this
to.
up.
I'm drawing 10 of these.
We'll keep. There's only one on each spot here, so the Scrabian mites we leave those out.
Scarabian
mites.
Not mites.
All right.
They fill you with bites. It's a terrible sight.
You
Keep
need to
going. I like it.
stop.
Turn on the lights.
All right.
Ooh. You know what I mean?
Even I think this song is bad.
Okay. So the top 10 cards, lay them out
Of our decks.
of your deck at the top once she's done shuffling. So
1,
Oh,
2,
I better get
3.
napalm pom-poms or I'm going to be very disappointed.
just,
Accidentally be in my top deck.
So what we're doing here is we're going to decide what are going to go into our reserves.
Okay.
And you're going to pick 5 cards. Now, you can pick any of the 5. I find that it's really good to have the superheroes in reserves.
Okay.
So if you have any 3s, that's a good. And then any other, probably the sidekicks are good. And then
I'm just doing a
Nope, sorry.
spread, right?
5 cards, sidekicks.
So how many? 3 cards or 5? You said.
5. And then I will do one of these. So I like the ally cards. Even powers can go in there, but I do like ally cards better in there, and I'll explain that. But it doesn't, yeah. The ally cards are anything that's not a power, so they're actual people. So what do you have? That's good.
I got it. Now I'm going to put cryogen in there too.
Okay, good.
All right.
And then take the remaining 5 and they go on the top of your deck. Any order you want, but you're going to probably draw them all, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I should have kept napalm pom pom. Hang on, I'm switching out.
Go ahead and switch if you need to. So that's the additional
I'm drawing
part of the
napalm
setup is you
pom-pom.
pick a reserve.
Okay.
Now the reserves, you could draw from the reserve as you could the top, and they'll never be replaced. So once they're out of the game, they're out of the game.
Okay.
But more and especially is that as you defeat villains, and as you get every 25 points worth of defeated villains, you unlock one of these, and that allows them to come into play anytime. You don't have to choose which one, but you can unlock one, and you can bring it out and play for free, no
Okay.
action cost. So you could do it as you go, or you can wait till you have 125. So it's every 5. So 25, then 50 would allow me to do the next one.
Sure.
75. We can do math. Okay. So
I was kidding about the counting to 20 thing.
I know you were.
Yeah, just
that was
making
good.
sure. Make sure.
I hope you were.
Yeah.
So that's the reserve, and that
Cool.
really helps for as you're playing later and you want to extend your turn, the last little bits, and then I'll explain another rule as we go. Okay, so that, as far as we know, is the same. Go ahead and do the setup as you
we
guys
get
know.
10
how to
of
do.
these.
10, 6, 8, 10. I will try and count.
Make sure I got that right.
All right, and I'm going to do my draw 5.
I'm going to hit Kleptopatra again.
All right. And then I play my power card, which allows me to unlock my Titan, which has no upkeep. That's the biggest thing, but it has no combo strikes. So that's, I like the Titan card for when I don't have an ally. Allies need to, let's see.
So the main thing I'm noticing here is that when I play a power and then target an enemy with my
Titan. The tower.
that is 2 actions, as opposed to putting out a sidekick or superhero, which is a single action.
So it should be the same action count. So the Titan still costs the Titan to come out and play.
Yeah, but to play the power,
You got to play. Yes, it
so
does
it's
cost
basically
2. Yes,
two
to bring
actions
one
to do
in
a Titan, while the superhero /
Correct.
sidekick is only
would be 1. Yeah, if you wanted. Yes, I agree. Yes, that's exactly true. Let's see this. All right.
I'm actually not bringing in the napalm pom poms. I'm going to save that nonsense. Mostly because I want this spread of
Okay.
numbers. Is there any zombies out there? I don't know what this hand coming out of the ground is. It looks like a zombie.
It's drowning.
Okay.
That's drowning.
There's no one drowning either.
There's no drowning.
What about Ice Baby? Oh, that guy's so hard.
Yeah, you can take an. Yeah,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
afraid. I'm not afraid of no ghosts.
Well, you have chill
This is the
step.
ghost doctor. Who are you going to call? Ghost doctor.
I don't know why that was. Okay. Ooh, that unlocked this
There
for
we
me.
go again.
All right.
Oh boy,
I'm ready.
And
you're cut off.
you ready?
You don't know this is the problem. Maybe it's just how I'm always am.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Careful. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Oh man, this is a hard one too, but okay. And then I draw my paint for that, and then draw.
How do we determine who goes first? Oh, by the dice rolls, right?
Yeah, in fact, that's the last step, so that people know you're ready.
Oh, well, we didn't draw our new cards.
I
we?
did. I finished.
No, we didn't draw these.
No,
new
you
ones yet.
draw that after. It doesn't matter
Okay.
at that point. There.
Bam.
3, 2. See you again.
I did not do my weaknesses yet, so it's one
Yes.
per weakness card,
1 per any match. So.
and it's per the hero.
They're blue or red. Blue.
Yes, just to the one that it gets.
Man, my ice drop kind of sucks.
Did you get 2 of them?
I did, but I'll get rid of those. So as I get rid of those, does the weakness come off?
No, they stay. They're hard. They're hard to get rid of.
Oh.
What does
Yeah.
the weakness do again?
-1 to the dice roll.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
so
if you
the
have
more
5,
that are drawn, the worse it gets, but it never gets better.
no.
But I can get rid of these before I play the
Yes.
card. Okay.
Yes. You can also take a retreat action, and that would just take it out of the game and put it at the bottom, and then that would clear, obviously, if you
I
if you have
believe that is an action.
the
I
retreat.
shall never do.
Yes.
Never gonna
You can.
back down?
You can, but
Never gonna let
okay.
you go.
Never gonna Rickroll. All right.
Okay, I got 5 numbers. I'm ready.
Yes.
5 different numbers.
Okay.
All right, so that's me. I need another.
Yes. Now we do the
7 of
upkeep.
these.
So 7.
I only got 5,
2,
but I don't care because
4.
I want
6.
that number busting action
7.
going on.
Yep.
I'm a big gambler
Here we
in
go.
this game.
Good clarification. All right. So go ahead and do your action, and I'll explain what.
So I think I want to bring out a new one, and then I'll fight a couple of times.
That's totally legit.
So
Strategy.
I'm going to bring out this one here. And I want to grab somebody who doesn't have. I've already got that. This is nothing.
Does every villain have 2 symbols on them?
Yes.
What do the shapes around the symbols mean?
The shapes and colors are just to help matching. It's
Okay.
just for
I'll
matching.
do that, and I'll do that.
Otherwise, it would be even harder to try and find what you're looking for.
And then I'll spend a couple of them.
Yep. You get 2 bonus actions.
So I'm going to spend that to attack with my...
Astral Arm Lock?
Yeah, I'll
Or-
do that on the Hope Eaters there.
Okay.
Come on.
That's an easy one.
What did you get?
15.
So 15.
Oh, you suck.
Okay, so you do your damage, but you get a Fury point. So every time, this is a new rule I'm introducing. So every time you make an attack, hit or miss, you will generate a Fury.
Okay.
Fury can, one side benefit of Fury is you can also use that as part of the dice insurance. When you roll a bad roll, you can spend that as part of it. But more importantly is what it will do for you when we want to reinforce. So we need this as a currency to spend for reinforcing. And I can explain reinforcing, but is your turn done?
I was going to give it a go right
ahead.
here also.
Yep.
Again, I want to see what I should be getting rid of.
And it's the last rule, I think, reinforcing. So then you'll understand the rest of the game.
There we go. And I'm going to attack with the Scry Wolf, that Ramshackle.
You need a 15 or higher.
I know.
Yeah, he's got 3 health, so he can do it. Nice.
Ah, you're the worst roller ever.
So that's one
You've got
hit.
all sorts of good.
That's one hit on that one,
Yeah.
but it's not done yet. Okay.
And you get another Fury point.
Right.
Yep.
What are Fury points used for?
You can use them as part of spending to make up the dice difference if you roll bad, the dice. But also they are used as a currency for reinforcing, which is the last rule to introduce.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah. And so
All right.
let me explain reinforcing. Maybe you can do it, or maybe you want to do it. But reinforcing is when you take a card and you play it on top of. So powers have to go with powers, and you can play it on top of it. To do that, it costs a normal to bring it in, but also one of these. The first one is 1, and you can only you can only have up to 3 stacked is the highest.
Okay.
Now, why would you want to do that? Well, they share upkeep and health, okay, for the stack. So you're not gaining more upkeep, and so that's good for a round when you go to the end of the rounds.
So there are only 2.
It counts as only 2 upkeep.
Okay.
And 2 health. So if they were still to die, now they don't all 3 of them go in the discard. You choose which one of them, and then the other 2 go at the bottom.
Okay.
So they add more chances for you to do advantage attacks. Okay. Because you'll have more chances to symbol. They also add more chances for weakness. So it's a little bit, right? Because they share weakness as well. The combo strikes, they have more chances for that.
That's all I care about.
Right? And then every one on top of it, so you'd get a +1. So 1 + 2. So a full stack would be +2 to your roll, and just 1 would be +1. So that helps. The last one, and I'll explain as we go, but the most important thing about placing the last one on a combat unit is what we call them, but on the last one is you could do direct damage equal to the highest upkeep. So that's why I like superheroes in the reserve. So with 2, I would do 2 direct damage, and I can do it on the board anywhere. And I can distribute it, so I can do 1/1 or 2, or if I had 3.
Okay.
So that's a really strong. You don't do any roll or any action, and so when you complete a full stack, you can do direct damage. And so it gives you another goal towards maybe I want to have a couple of these direct stacks. They got bonuses, and they have a lot of more strengths when I'm attacking, and I don't feel like I'm just rolling this and hoping that you have a little bit more decisions on that. So that's the last rule, and I will help as we go, and we can just play this round over and see
No,
how it goes.
I'm good. We don't have to restart.
Yeah,
You feel
no,
like-
no, no.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't mean
keep going,
round
yeah.
over. I mean we'll just play till the round is over. Is what I mean.
Okay, so I'm going to.
When is the round over?
When the first person or the last person to have any of these operation
That's a
points
really
left.
fast round.
It can be.
Okay.
No, that's like 8. That's like
Yeah, and
8
it takes,
of them.
yeah, and you have
that's
one.
a while,
It
and
takes,
you'll take 3 actions every
Yeah.
time.
So
or
I
2.
turn this card over. Okay, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack the Ghost Doctor with Chillster. Now they have the same symbol, so
Chill step.
chill step. Have you ever heard of the music? Chill step. You've
I
heard
get.
of
No,
dubstep,
it's
right?
because there's a little
Have you heard of dubstep?
dot there. It looks like
Do you know what dubstep is?
dubstep is possibly one of the worst things to happen to music in the past 50 years.
Okay, well, chill step is it's like dubstep, but it's a more relaxing version of that, because I don't entirely disagree with dubstep. He's a DJ. That's the Ice DJ. Chill step. It's a play on words.
The point I'm asking, do I get an advantage?
Yes, you do.
All right.
And it's a +1.
And you paid for the action, right?
I did.
Although you roll 2 dice and pick one,
I
right?
rolled
That's
it,
the advantage.
but I need a 15 or higher. Now, I can pick a lower number.
Yes, you can
Just
pick a
to get
lower
one of my
number.
matches.
And we have to wait until you pick which one before we can go.
Got
I
it.
got combo strikes.
5 and a 19.
I think you
Go
want
with
the
the
19.
5. Go with the 5.
19, we'll take it. That's not one of my numbers,
No.
unfortunately.
And you did
but I
one
did whoop
damage.
up on the Ghost Doctor,
Yep.
and I get a Fury point.
And you get a fury every
Now,
time.
for a second free action, I would like to spend.
Not free.
It's a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend this, and I want to use this, and I'm going to upgrade Ice Drop.
Perfect.
Now, the weakness is stay on Ice Drop.
Stay, but you get a +2 to the roll. So it counts to how many cards you have in the stack. So if you have 2,
Oh, so it's
yeah.
2 or 3
Yeah,
more.
2 or 3.
But I'm bringing in
So kind of it
the Napalm Pom Poms.
yes, it balances out there. And you want to slide it over just so you can see the combo strikes.
I'm
underneath
actually not quite sure how Napalm Pom Poms and Ice Drop are working. First, I make you cold.
To,
it. Yeah,
have to
I
see
know.
the symbol,
Fire and
so-
ice.
Yeah, like that. There you go.
There you go. That's the right way. Yeah, you got fire and ice. I don't know. You're shooting them
Bom,
out
bom, bom,
together.
bom, 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 bom.
all right, no, we're going to get sued.
I'm going to attack with the same person again.
Yes, you can do that.
All right, I'll do that, and I'm going to get rid
And
of.
that's your last action.
These, not like it matters anymore.
Yep.
All right, so same thing. All right, what I really need is a 16. 16 would be the
ridiculous.
best. I'm not arguing that.
This makes me think of Yoda being like, that log had a child.
So I can add. I'll use the 14, and I just need to pay 1 card to make it a 15.
You're exact. Well, you have a weakness, right? So that's a 13.
Now, you had 2 weaknesses.
No, he attacked with chill step.
Oh, yeah, you have 1 weakness.
So 1 weakness. So,
So
you
it's
need
a 13.
2.
So I use 2 of
Yes.
these to
And
make it. Can I also use the 14 here?
No. Well, yes. Is that
I'm
a
not actually changing the number.
No, but you have a 14.
I have a
Yeah,
14.
Yes. Then you get a free hit of damage.
So I'm going
And
to
it's
hit
defeated.
and then hit again.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
Yep. Exactly. Awesome. You took him out and
And Chill Step with her stupid weakness.
goes. Yep.
You know what it is? No one likes her music. Goes down to the bottom of the.
He was a very
Wow.
famous DJ in his time. Before the whole end of the world.
Do you know there's a DJ called Marshmallow Head?
That's it.
Yeah.
Love
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow Head.
And your turn, son.
Because I can't do any more even
Yeah,
if I wanted
you've done
to.
it.
You can
Yep.
use at most 2 of these.
Yep.
Got it.
All right, and for me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm always watching you guys. I'm not watching myself. All right, so I need to make an attack. So I'm gonna attack Snowmobile Squad, which is a human denizen, only has 1 health, and I'm gonna attack the Jack-o'-lantern. So I will use this. Oh man, I just gave myself weakness, more weakness. So this is a bad move. We'll try it anyway. 11. And that's a lot of combo strikes out on the board, I know.
Wait. 11!
Yeah, so And if you have 2, you only still get 1 strike, even on your.
I figured that,
Yes.
although it would be fun to have a whole bunch and
I
then
know,
just
you'd be
really
like,
boast on that number.
All right, so if you rolled an 11, what do I get to do?
You get a free hit of damage on any of your targets, and this. So if it's on the one, these ally guys, they can only attack or affect the person they're on top of, but powers can do anything. So
I can hit this guy
you
twice.
can hit that guy, and then you could choose this one or finish it off.
You just said they
Fine.
don't go off twice.
Well, he has 1 here and 1 there. The cards do, but okay. So on your reinforcement, they're sharing.
Oh, you're saying if
Yeah,
they were
they
on here.
share.
Well, I
They
don't have
share.
ones in here, but if
Right.
I had 2 different ones.
Yeah, anything. It's anywhere.
Can
as
your
long as
main
it's-
person have 2 powers, different powers?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can lay out as much as you want, just as long, and that's, it depends on where you're at of the round. If it's the last round of the game, which for us it is, then you really don't care about upkeep so much.
How did that feel to hit a guy using cheese?
Cheese.
Marshmallow head.
Marshmallow head. This comes out of play.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
All right, I don't even let's see, what was I doing? Oh, I did roll 11, but I have -2.
Toast me.
I don't want to toast you.
All right, and then I'm going to take, let's see, so 11, 9, 10, 11.
Marshmallow.
How do you know when a game is over normally anyway?
So the game ends, you choose how many rounds you want to play. So standard game is 2 rounds. So if you want to play it, and mostly in basic, you would just pick 2 rounds probably. But in advanced, there's reasons you might want to go a little longer because maybe you're trying to set up longer combos or do more. But 2 to 3 rounds, you choose at the beginning, and then you go for how many points you can get in those rounds. So
Okay.
yeah. All right, so that's damage there. I spent that, and I get to go again. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do your move here, Tom.
If we complete this mission here, do we get another one?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
What is the mission? Does it give us some number
Yeah,
of
now
points?
let me explain that. Because okay, so let's say I completed it, and whatever cards that I have here, I would put them under there, and it's locked. I can't like later go, oh, I want to put that one towards another mission. So they're locked into the mission. Then these no longer cause you weakness, so they block weakness from these. They also give you advantage for any time you're attacking anyone with that. So they
It doesn't
help.
seem like you're going to do more than 1 per game.
Well, yeah, you'll be doing a lot of missions in a game. Yeah, you can depending on how, especially with.
You get
advanced
another
game.
one
Yeah,
then
you get-
immediately?
Yeah, then you grab another one and you just succession.
Is it random, like from the
Yes.
top of a deck?
Yes, you just pick one and turn
So I
it
might
over.
get the same symbols again, though, which won't help me, right?
It would be pretty random to do that. I've never seen that happen, but you might have 1 or 2, maybe some that share. But
right.
to have
Does
a
the
full
symbol on
duplicate,
the front of the card correspond to the back?
they can, often they do, but that's not a rule as far as like they're designed that way. In this first set, that often happened. You know, that's the idea. So,
Okay.
let's see. I'm going to do. I want 6 and 11, 9. All right, and I'm going to play what Tom did, and I don't have weakness with that, right? Yeah. So that, and then it cost me a fury, and now I'm going to attack with this set against Luxor, and I don't have advantage, and I got to pay for that. All right. 16 is the number I rolled. Some of you might want. I think there was no superhero in play, right? Yeah, okay.
Oh, you have these numbers memorized?
I know a lot of them, yes. The 10s and 5s, the ones that actually meet, 5 and 10, don't have them. So if you know you rolled exactly what you're doing, that's not something you need to know. I just know that. So, and that's it for my turn.
So there isn't every number. I can never have a
Not every
situation where I'm
number.
like, I don't care
or
what
you're
you
loaded.
roll.
So I'm going to spend 1
Yep.
to put this power out, and I guess I'll do the same thing you
Yep.
guys are doing, kind of stack them up like
Yep.
that.
Well, if you do that, doesn't it spend a fury
Spends
point?
the fury and the operation point to bring it out.
Oh, I should have another fury point because I attacked
Yep.
twice.
Yep, go ahead.
There we go. And so as this comes out, is it going to immediately put weakness in
Yes.
something?
Yes.
But only if it's the new card?
Yes. No, it's on the stack. So it still gets it.
So stack is actually kind of weaker.
It will weaken you, but you get advantages. So he's +2. So it kind of offsets. But one of the things to be concerned about a little bit is that if you get 5 weakness, a card is defeated. Now, there's only 4 copies of the symbols here, so that's not really possible there unless maybe reinforcements could happen or on a reset. So that's the only thing to concern about. You might.
All right, I'm going to spend 1. I'm going to grab somebody out there so I can beat them up. And I've got.
Is the cat out? The cat is out. I don't need to hurt the cat, though. I'm very disappointed by that. I would never hurt a kitten, of course.
And then I'll spend another one.
It's an alien evil
it's an
kitten,
alien
and
evil
I feel like it's a
cat.
justifiable thing.
It's alien. It's.
I'll spend
it
the
will-
last one here to attack.
Yes.
I think I'll attack there, actually.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So I'm rolling.
7, 9, 11,
Barrier
14.
tanks to Scrabian mice.
I need to have at least a 7 because I have a 2 weakness.
7, 9, 11, 14. 7, 9, 11, 14. That's
I rolled a
the worst
1.
you could possibly
Okay.
roll.
Unfortunately, that's the card takes 2 damage. You can't roll it up, so that's in the defeated pile.
No, wait.
It's dead.
Like my card
Your
takes
card is
2
gone.
damage.
What happens to the bad guy?
The bad guy stays on the board. Now, if
Where
you
is it going? Defeated pile?
your discard pile there.
Discard
Yeah.
pile, okay.
So if that stayed there, let's say he had let's say this was a stronger card and it was like and it had already damage and it was your turn, you could take that card from him with damage already done to it. So that is one risk. That's kind of there's a few ways you can hurt your opponent that way. That would be one of them. I mean, it's open, it's available, and you would be able to take that card. So it doesn't. It's there. It's open, and that's. Or if you have more actions, you would want to. If you would want to lock it down, if you had damage on it, but
I still generate a fury.
you still
point.
generate a fury.
All right, done.
I feel like you should get 2 fury when you do a 1.
You're
Furious!
Alrighty. Well, you didn't roll the numbers I needed, so
Sorry.
thanks a lot.
If you needed a 1, I'm your man.
All right, so I'm going to actually bring another hero.
Okay.
Flip that over. That makes Ice Drop worse.
Oh man, you're just racking up the weakness on
Meh.
it.
I'm bringing out Ember. Woo!
Yep. She's the cheerleader.
And she wants to kill a drowning person.
What?
He's a good one for that. Fire.
Monstrous.
Yeah, but I don't need to. Oh, wait. Is that in the. No, I don't need those symbols, though.
True, but 2 of any kind can be used as a wild. So 2 cards. So you can like take 2 of anything and make it work for one of these. Does that make
Now,
sense?
it always, no matter what, you at most use 1 symbol per card.
Yes.
That
So-
guy's really hard, though. I'll fight him.
True, but you're
Not
Ember.
afraid,
You're
just
a
kidding.
superhero. It's good.
Bring him out.
Right? You're going to use a
is that?
superhero.
Who
is
is
going to
that?
beat the Cinder King.
Yes.
She met him on Cinder.
Stop.
That's pretty good. I didn't think of that one.
No, neither did I. I would like to point out that is not my joke. I don't want to be. All right, then I would like to attack this loser with her, and I get doubles.
Doubles.
This is the stupidest thing.
I don't know how you're managing that. That's
18, baby. Does anyone have an 18?
not unless you have a superhero out.
I can't even count that high. I rolled a 1.
All right.
I want to attack again. I don't
Go
see why
for it.
not. I'm going to
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Yep.
14.
Might have that. Somebody might have that out.
I have 14 here.
You got to do damage
So
twice.
I'm going to add.
instead.
Well, first I'm going to add 1
Yep.
so I'm going to hit both of them.
Yep. Exactly.
So hit this one, and then this could hit either person.
Either one. Yep. You can choose which one you want it to.
I'm hitting the one she's on.
Yeah.
Which does that make this power go away then?
Nope.
now?
That stays.
Oh, are you sure?
Power
it has
stay.
a lot of weakness.
You would have to take the retreat action for that.
Okay, so I did the 2 damage there, and I attacked twice, so I should have 2 fury points.
Yep, you are right.
All right, I'm done.
Did you? Yeah, you did all 3 actions, right?
I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably do that every time. Why would I not?
Yeah. Well, you might want to complete that stack to do your double damage. So you might want to complete this stack with a last one.
Oh, there's a lot of weakness on it.
True, but you would get 3 plus, so it would actually make it a 0 net, right? So because you'd have 3 weakness. Although you could add more weakness with
You're
it.
assuming I have another card to play.
True.
Although you said I could pull one out of here.
Yes, but I would recommend waiting till. How many points do you have in the pile there?
25.
So you do have one unlocked. You could use that directly out. That's the best way to use those. You can draw from here, but the best way to use them is the unlock. All right. And I'm going to go and I'm going to Field of Steam. No, I'm not. I gotta attack first.
We're gonna always laugh at that name.
That's that's the idea, right? So
Let's play a game of catch. I've always wanted to.
I'm gonna make it attack. here to here. All right.
Come on, baby.
20. Oh. So I could do double damage.
That ain't right.
Now, there's a couple other benefits. I could shuffle my deck if I wanted to. Something a little bit more you would do in advance. Also, I get to cleanse a card. Cleanse means I can wipe off all the weakness and all the health. Not really. I just made that up because I'm just kidding. It is.
It feels
It feels like I
a
just made that
little
up.
like, oh, by the way,
And
you
by the
realize
way,
that 20 makes you win.
But I can only do it to what that's one reason you want to spend them down even if they're in play, even though they don't come off. In case you get a 20, then they can come off. Because if I had one here, I wouldn't be able to. I'd only be able to move like maybe one or depending. Anyway, so that's this one's defeated, and this goes down here, and I get a Fury. And I'm going to let you guys go. So.
All right. I am going to.
There's another action I should explain too. It's on your list there. You can, in fact, I'm going to take it. So I'm going to take one of these and draw two of these. So you can spend one to draw two. So does that make sense?
They go here.
They go here. Now that would
Wait,
bring.
did you get any weaknesses? When
I
you did
did
that?
get a weakness, so it's not good for me there. But it's a way to replenish more than just this.
But that's your one action from here, then.
Well, no, I can do it here. I just only net gain one, right? So if I bring it here, then I reveal this symbol, and then I take two new ones. So I'm getting 3 new symbols when I do that.
Or you're keeping the one you're flipping from here.
Yes,
But you're only spending one of these actions per turn.
Yes.
From the
that.
face down stack. So if you do that, that's your one.
That's your one.
Face down one.
But
you hadn't done one already?
I did, but you can still spend one of these to get 2. And you might do that it's only net gain 1, but you can net gain 2. In fact, I'll do.
So you get more actions. Why would you not do that every single time?
Because you want to attack.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, or bring cards out and play.
Right.
There's other things you got to do.
It takes up one of your 3
It takes up one of your 3, so you just got. But if I'm going to dump like this, like I just want you guys to go, it would make more sense for me to bring more in to do that.
Gotcha.
Well, this makes sense now that we have the turns are longer because I couldn't figure out how we were going to accomplish multiple mission cards.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to do something. Which thing? I don't know.
Which would be slightly different than what you've been.
Do I get to draw up to 5
Yes,
here?
you can draw up to. Yeah.
I'll do that.
So you draw 2 5. So you draw 2 cards. Yep.
Yeah, up to.
Yeah, up to 5. Yep.
5. And then I'm going to spend one of these. Which doesn't really matter.
As long as it doesn't match, you're good. Doesn't matter.
And I'm gonna do. I can do that.
Yep. To pay for that cost. Did you? Oh,
Pay for.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah.
And then I will, for the last one, I will attack.
Yep.
And I'll do that one.
Come on, give me my number.
There it is.
You are a man of extremes.
1 and 2.
I know.
So that's it.
All right. So what else? What do I get to do with a bunch of 20? With a 20?
So we're attacking here to here.
First
Okay.
dead.
So it has 1 dead, 1 damage. But with a 20, you can take that other damage that's not being used and do it anywhere on the board. Either here.
What other damage?
Okay. So a 20 always results in 2 damage.
Oh.
Wait, you get all the stuff in your roll 20?
Yes.
That seems awfully powerful for a 20.
20 is pretty strong. But most of the shuffle the deck isn't that bad. Cleanse a card. Do you have a?
All right, so I'm putting out a damage on this one, and I'm killing this one.
Yes, exactly.
And this goes to the bottom.
That goes to the bottom. And you can cleanse that off. I don't think you have.
No, he has a weakness there.
True. Yeah, you can't.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's that.
He's
that
keeping
was,
you honest.
That was all my actions.
I was getting ready to cleanse this
yeah.
because I'm
That's
planning
it.
to roll a 20.
You're planning to roll a 20. You got to do it. I highly recommend that
Alrighty.
experience.
Yeah, right?
Now that you're the only one here who hasn't.
You don't know what it feels like. The power, the raw power, Tom.
Power!
Yeah, unlimited
he's
power.
the tower. You called him.
I'm going to bring in backdraft.
Power.
Tower.
So backdraft is out, and it doesn't affect me at all.
You're good.
Backdraft is going to whoop up on
The filibuster.
The filibuster.
Did you say any two becomes one, or is it two of the same?
Any two becomes one. Doesn't matter the symbol.
Fine. Where's the guy who's getting punched in the face? This one.
There you go. 3 ring. It's tough.
3 ring. Let's. Why are the ones that fight always the hardest?
Well,
Because you like
they have
their
art.
names.
The hard ones have more art on them.
No, I'm not good for matching symbols. I don't care about art.
There you go.
The lone shark.
The lone shark.
Interesting. I'm actually going to attack. Well, I want to do that switching card thing out.
Yes.
So I get to
What you
take
want to
one
do
of
is
these.
roll a
Take
20.
one of those and pull 2 of them.
Actually, I want to get rid of that one.
Yes.
I'll do 2 of these.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You good?
Yep. And now I'm gonna attack with backdraft.
Yes. Double. You get.
And the reason I'm attacking with backdraft, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, is because instead of attacking with her, I would rather have her 3 numbers out there. I might as well get the
You're
free
right.
attack.
You're because you defeat that card. Guess where she goes? The bottom of your deck. So there's oftentimes
she
you're
goes
trying
in
to.
my heart.
True. There's oftentimes you don't want to defeat that card, especially in an advanced game, because you have powers and abilities you're trying to. So sometimes defeating your card too quickly, it's over too quickly, right? With the left hand, right? Sometimes you want to keep that in play for other reasons, and that's a
Doesn't
good
matter. I'm planning on rolling a 20. I've been preparing.
Gotta roll the 20.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
There it is.
it's an 8.
It would have been great if you rolled 2 20s.
Did you really?
He did. He really did.
Wow, man, you called it. You're like,
I think we're passing it along, whatever it is. That would have been cool if you'd rolled 2 20s,
oh
though.
my gosh.
So this is great because
I've
I
never
can
seen
put,
that
I can put
before.
two on 3 ring.
Yeah, right on the
How many rings?
3 ring.
There's
So
2
now
rings.
it's 5 rings.
I can shuffle my deck.
You
Which
can
I'm gonna do
shuffle
just
your
because
deck?
I want to.
Why not?
I don't even know why.
Well,
Woo!
if you have a lot of cards you like at the bottom and you're shuffling it, there's
Got
a
it.
chance to get them
That's
back.
definitely why I did it.
Yeah.
All right, then
In
I can
advanced
clear
game,
off
it's a little
this,
bit
and
more.
I think I can, because I got rid of my weaknesses,
Yes,
this clears
look
off
at you.
completely.
Yeah, there you go. And you get a fury point on top of all that.
What can we use Fury points for
Fury
again?
helps for dice insurance, so if they can be part to spend up. But the main thing is now, I would play a power on top of that, and you'll get 2 direct damage. So you need the Fury to reinforce. Fury is mostly used as the currency.
No,
to
I
reinforce.
got that, but that +1 to attacks is what I need to remember to use it for
Right.
because I have 4 of them now.
Yes.
All right, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm feeling really good
Yes,
here.
Yeah,
And I feel
can't
like
believe
I'm
you called it 20. That was like, I'm planning to roll a 20.
Well, if you do it,
There it is.
if you do it and you roll 2 dice, 10% of the time.
Although that is his dice. Is he got? Did he
I
file
don't
something
know.
there?
I don't know what's
All
in
right.
there. I haven't seen the inside of that die.
All
Let's just put it that way.
it's a cork. I got a cork die.
It's like weighted, right? Okay. So for me, let's see.
George Brett
I
made
need to
it
make
as
it an
die.
attack, and I'm gonna
That's a
make
deep cut.
I'm gonna make an attack
I
here
don't
to
know
here.
what that means.
I know.
I'm not gonna use one of those.
Okay, boomer.
I'm gonna attack here to here.
I feel like I'm not there.
All right.
Come
so
on.
I get 2 rolls.
You know what to roll.
12
Oh, you're picking between these?
and 18. See, that's another area I can get somebody. If you pick 2 and you don't want them to get there, you can look and pick the other one. But 18 is what it's.
Oh, okay.
So, unless I have a 12, I do not. If I had a 12, I would pick the lower number because it's a hit anyway.
Sure.
Okay, so that's defeated. Bottom of the deck, and I have another Fury, and I would use that to do that, but I need cards out in the front, so I'm going to do that now. Bring cards out. Flamethrowers. What do you got? Is there a... No. Let's take easier. Let's go Ice Screamers.
Who screams?
Ice Cream.
You scream.
You know what? Ice cream is pretty good, isn't it? All right, so I would
Yes.
scream for that. All right.
It's delicious.
I need to spend for that.
There is no ice cream in the apocalypse. Did you know that? All the cows are dead.
Yeah, probably.
And there's no milk, and therefore no ice cream. But the old people, they're like, back in the day, there was this cold dessert. And kids are like, no.
No. Or like Back to the Future 3, where the whole thing just for the ice, that big machine. You remember that?
Oh, where he makes a cube of ice.
Yeah, one cube of
in
ice, like
this
that was how important
gigantic
it was.
refrigerator machine.
Maybe they rigged some machine
That's
to
true.
put out a little
Doc
ice cream.
Brown would have made it.
That's true. All right.
Well, not to mention, I got several people like Ice Drop and other things.
Yeah, and they're like,
That's true. You're making
what
it.
is
All right.
ice?
All the water that they make, though, is toxic. Kids not.
If all the water is toxic, Tom.
No, only water
nobody-
made by these guys.
Oh,
No.
I understand.
All right.
I'm glad that you're getting
wanna
into
hear how they make the water?
I really
is my
don't.
roll. 6.
But feel free to tell us.
No. Even I don't want to tell you. Say it.
Drip, drip, son.
All right, so I got a combo strike, but it's dead.
What did you roll?
6.
It's because you're throwing
Oh, I got a 6.
flamethrowers at
I
the ice
know.
screamers.
So I got a 6, so I'm good?
Yes.
Backdraft!
You said
Yeah.
6?
6.
Ah, no.
All right, Nancy,
Thanks a
you're
lot, Backdraft. You were good.
You're up.
I'll be back.
When I draft you,
All right, that's me. I'm going to go ahead and spend one of these to, I guess I'll slap a fool.
You want targets. I need targets. That's my.
And nobody
bum
out there
now.
right now is one I want, though, so I'm going to wait
double
for,
it.
like,
Get an easy one and double it, and you'll be finished.
this is true.
Yeah, sometimes they're not going to be out there, and often you still get more points. It's better. It's nice to finish them quickly so you get the advantages, but you're not hurt anything.
I also only
more.
have powers, so
Then do the stacks. You'll want to play a card, stack it, do 2 damage, bam, knock one out, and bring it over.
all right. So I'm spending
Yep,
one of these.
spend one, play that. Do you have some other than Farscry? Bog of War? Try Bog of War or Jiminy, just so you don't have the same exact. And now
So I do that.
it costs 2 Fury because it's the last of the cards, so it's 1 for the
Fine.
first one, 2 for the.
You got it. Okay, and now I'm
And
doing.
then now you could do 2 damage anywhere on the board, so you can knock one straight out,
Doesn't matter, right?
or yeah, that opens this, and maybe
Now, if I
this
do
one now
that-
is Simbellini.
When do I get to finish this thing?
Oh well, let's see. Would you
No,
anytime
I
on your
don't
turn?
have it, but
Anytime on your turn.
anytime. Okay.
Yeah.
So I did 1 action from here. Now
Yep.
I got 2 more actions. I'm going to do 1 to attack there.
Yep. And you get +3 to the attack.
Plus 2, right?
Oh well, yeah, with the -1. So you're right.
Cool.
And you get advantage.
Advantage.
Bog of War matches.
Yeah, so it's a whole total of, 2 so far. A reroll,
Yeah,
right?
reroll.
keep the
Or
2.
rather, 4
Keep the 2.
or 5.
Gosh.
So it's a 4 or a 5 attack.
Against
going-
who? 15?
Yeah. Even adding them together isn't enough, so he's going to jump off a building.
You can spend a whole lot here.
I wouldn't do that.
6, 7, 8, 9,
That's
10,
all right.
11, 12.
You got 2
13.
points of health. You can take one.
He's jumping off a building.
He has wings. What do you care?
I know, no, it's fine. He's not going to hurt himself. I'm just saying. I'm just
I'll end it all
painting a picture.
next time.
You get a Fury
I
for your
do
troubles, but you get a
a wound, right?
wound.
On him?
no,
on
you.
this?
Yeah, anywhere on that. It shares it.
How many wounds kills one of our cards?
And I have an action
It's
left
the
over here,
number at the
so
bottom. The upkeep is
technically.
the same as the health.
Oh, so if you have a combo, is it still 2?
It's still 2 total. Shared. Yes.
All right, I'm going to spend another one of these because
Yes.
I do have a third and final action, and I'll do it again.
All right.
So again, I roll
On
twice.
advantage.
That's a nat 20. I'm not going to
Yeah, you're
re-roll.
dead. I can't
Um,
believe you guys are throwing. I've never seen so many. You guys are pretty good at the 20 roll there.
I practiced a lot, yeah.
Practice, yeah.
All right, he is dead because it's 2 hits for the
hits,
20.
It's gone. And you can cleanse your cards, I think, unless
I believe that actually.
you don't have any in play, right? So yeah.
And then
cleanse it off.
cleanse is this.
Both. Health and weakness.
Oh, right,
Boom.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then hopefully this is
No,
done.
it's not. I just checked.
What do you mean? It is done. I got that one, that one, that
Yeah.
one's that one, that one's that one, and 2 of others.
2 of any kind. Yep, put them underneath.
Actually, you don't need to do 2 of others.
Yeah, you do.
You had all 4 symbols, I think.
Did you?
Do I? Okay, so it's this one. Oh, you're right, because I got that.
Ah.
That one,
Tom's got your back.
and that one. And I can even put them in the same order, see? By putting these 4 cards together. So that's a bonus, right?
Hang on. Lock.
Ah, the power! The power! I don't get like 2 natural 20s I banked or anything for that.
That's pretty good.
2 natural 20s. Whatever you like. All right. I'm playing my natural 20.
So just grab
That's
another
not
one for
natural,
your
sir.
mission.
Shut up.
So what am I doing?
Just grab any one of these. You can also grab one that maybe Tom needs. Or
Why
that's
am I
another
grabbing one?
For your mission.
Oh, I'm not even close. to
Oh,
getting
for my
one.
mission.
Yeah, so
just
if you
take
wanna
one
look and
off
see
the
if he
top.
needs one,
What do
you
you
can
need,
take it.
Tom? What do you need?
It don't
That's
matter.
the other way you can mess with somebody.
I'm not
Tell
even,
me.
I'm not even close.
Well, I'm taking
look-
Heartthrob.
Yes, that's
Flip
that's,
it.
It's
That's
technically
Heartthrob, but like-
Rob, but
It's Heart Rob.
He will wrap you up.
All right.
You got 4 different symbols.
Oh, that's good. So now these don't cause you weakness. So
Does
if
that
you have
cleanse
those,
weakness?
It's a blocker. Nah, it doesn't
If you
cleanse
already
it.
were weak-
It doesn't cleanse it. It's already there. But it blocks it. Also, you have advantage to any of those that you attack against.
Okay.
So that's on either symbol. So if you could find a card that's shared, then anyway.
Oh, wow. Your farts
Cool.
are now unblocked advantage.
What is wrong with you?
Dude, you know Bog of War.
Bog of War. Yeah,
You know what that is. He's like Popeye, but instead of spinach, it's chili. He's like, I'm Bog
better
of
not
War,
take a
the
drink.
sailor man. Toot, toot.
That's not right, Tom. That's crude. I'm gonna have to pull out a natural 20 for that.
Take one away.
That's from my crew Twitter.
All right. All right. I need to play a card. So I'm gonna do this.
Wait, why are you skipping me?
Is it your turn?
Yeah, man.
Just kidding. I thought.
I want to bring out. So if I want to fight someone, I don't see why.
He's best used for 2 reasons. If you don't have an ally card, and you don't have the card, and also at the ends of rounds because he's no upkeep. So those are the best times you want.
Oh, I guess, but he can hit people from, or she can hit people from the back.
Well, the powers stay.
Sneak
can,
up on them?
You can still use the powers even without.
Yeah, she's
The
not coming
time
out.
card.
All right, I'm bringing back. Look, backdraft's back. Wait, do I want backdraft? I do.
Backdraft's back. All right, blam, 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 burning it down.
Did you see that movie? That was a good backdraft. Do you remember that?
That's great.
I still haven't seen a drowning guy come out yet.
He took it.
A drowning person? What is wrong with you?
This was the drowning one. Hot Rob. He grabbed it.
Oh, Rob, you're hard.
Oh, my name is blah, blah, blah.
I don't think I'm
asphyxiation?
I'm not gonna bring out
not
backdraft. I'm gonna bring
necessary.
out sickle. Sickle's gonna go after hope eaters.
Hope eaters.
Sickle?
Sickle.
I'll cut you, man.
All right.
All right, what am I doing here?
Do you have how many actions do you have?
I'm gonna spend one of these to attack. And I get this as always. I'm not calling a natural 20 this time. I'm gonna roll a. I need to roll a 17.
Well, it doesn't help me. I don't have cards in play. So you got a 12.
Oh, 12 is just as good.
Yep.
So that's a hit.
Yep.
So that's me, but I
Here.
have no one to hit.
Yeah,
huh?
that's my situation. That's why it's bad not to have targets.
And 12 here.
I think Tom's got. Yeah, you got it.
Whatever.
Kill
He has
two
more
people
guys.
at the same time?
It's called
go.
teamwork.
That's right.
All they wanted was to eat some hope.
It's your birthday.
All right, that's not enough to accomplish my mission,
No?
unfortunately.
You have enough cards?
Because I only have 2 of them.
But okay.
Suck at things.
Yes, I know. So the other, I need 4 more to get
Got
the
it.
other 2.
Or well,
Any one other card will do it, right?
yeah. All right.
I'm gonna spend my last card here to draw up the 4.
Yep.
Up to 5, I mean.
Yeah. Yep.
I
There you
have
go.
1, but I draw 4.
There you go. That's the right way to do it. Okay.
Heart intake? I'm really
Heat
curious to see what.
intake.
Oh, heat intake. Man, I'm not.
You can't read.
I'm not good at spelling.
Heat intake.
Let me see it.
He's like, how bad is this off?
Yeah, I mean, that would be an extra whole letter for it to say heart.
Obviously, I'm
I could hear you say,
extrapolating.
like, hear intake, like hearing, but heart?
I just got the power. I got heart on my mind.
All right. I need to.
You've got heart?
I need cards.
On your mind?
So how hard is it to name superheroes these days and not pick one that's already been named in some universe?
What's funny is it doesn't have to be an unnamed one. I mean, you can still, as long as it doesn't have any matching of anything else but the name. Not that I would want to put a Spider-Man in here. Right? That would be pretty bad, right? So
I would not test the waters with the most
Yeah, those guys are pretty
popular
yeah.
Disney slash.
But it's challenging. There's 30,000 plus characters in the
Is there like a database online of superhero
There's
names?
one that's very close to being a pretty good complete database. I mean, Comic Vines has a really good database, I think, on there. that's one that I look up sometimes to make sure, but sometimes it just overlaps.
Sounds like a game in the future. Real superhero name
Yeah.
or not?
I know. There you go. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's not.
But what would the other thing be, though?
Let's take this.
No, I would put like 4 names and.
No, but the thing would be like,
All right.
like the fun one is when it's like
of course
superhero name or like
And I'm gonna
brand of canned corn or something, you know? That's what you got to do, like, you know.
All right, I'm gonna drop to 5. All right. Did I
Like, for
spin this
example,
one?
YOLO the clown, canned corn.
Yellow the Clown.
I was just looking to see if there was YOLO the clown because
Yeah.
I was gonna kill that fool.
This is right there. You want to murder him?
He's
Just the fact that he named himself YOLO.
YOLO.
The whole YOLO phrase, you only live once. Yeah, but if you do that stuff,
You only live once.
that's the whole point. Since you only live once, maybe you shouldn't be jumping off a cliff then. They're like, YOLO! Like, I know!
So don't
It's the
do
very
it?
opposite of what you're saying.
Well, he's very durable. That's YOLO. That's why he's YOLO. He's very durable. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. So somebody's watching and is keeping track of what I'm doing. They're probably like,
You're
this
doing
guy
great.
already spent twice and this.
You're doing
and-
great.
So
A lot of cheating is what
a
I'm
lot of
hearing.
cheating. Sorry, guys, I'm cheating here. No, I'm not. I'm trying not to anyway. Okay, so I completed this stack. That gives me 2 direct damage.
I'm going to show YOLO the clown and the stupid cat thing
Yeah.
to
there
the
you go.
to the camera.
YOLO.
Mockjaw!
Yeah.
Jaw.
He's the evil alien.
Mock? Is
cat.
it mock jaw?
Mock.
Which one of those would scare you more in real life?
Mock jaw cat. Yeah. I want to kill a mock jaw cat.
All right, I'm done with my turn.
All right.
While you guys weren't looking, I defeated everything. I
Wait,
won.
what'd you roll?
I didn't roll.
30.
What I did is I played this that gave me 2 damage, and I grabbed that.
Wait, you played it to give you 2 damage? What?
Yeah. So the last card. That's why I'm saying if
Yeah,
you complete that, you get to do
2 damage.
2 direct damage.
Oh, I thought it added 2 damage.
no,
okay.
I get 2. It adds to my chances to hit, but I get direct damage.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of these then to grab somebody out there. Who do I need? Yeah, you know YOLO's about to go down.
You got Derringer has match or Yo. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
easier, right?
Spending that.
Ah, I'm so disappointed. I want to fight YOLO for no other reason than who he is.
All right, so I did that, and every time I flip a new card, I have to check for a
Yep,
match,
yep.
right?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to. Oh boy, I guess I might as well try to hit him.
Yeah. 10. It's a hit.
That is a hit, and plus
Plus
it's
3.
+3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is that a 10 or a 13?
It's 13, but it doesn't count as a natural 13. So
That won't matter.
yeah.
All right, so 10, and I hit this guy. There's
1 point.
just for 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then I have 1 action left in which, can I discard some of these to redraw?
Well, you could just draw.
Actually, I can just bring somebody
Yeah.
out for free
Yeah,
at this
bring
point,
them out for
can
free.
I?
You have plenty.
So,
15.
yeah, lots. Actually, I think I got,
Do you have
How
enough
do you
for
know you've
15?
yeah,
spent
it's
it?
got both now. I got 15.
Well, it would be gone from here, right? So you would know that you have to get the next one would be 50, the next one 75, the next one. It's cumulative.
Wait, it's 15, 50?
No, it's 25,
50, 75.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
okay.
cumulative. So, if you had 125, you know all of them are unlocked.
Well, I have 60.
Yeah.
Can I
so
bring
you
out
know-
2
yeah.
on the same turn?
Yes.
That is 100% what I'm about to do.
Yeah, you can do.
And those are free actions.
Free actions. Now, if
Yeah.
you're gonna reinforce them, you still need the fury. But this is if
Yeah,
you were to
but
bring
I'm
them
gonna-
out. Yeah,
Well, I have Fury too, though.
you do. One of the best moves is to bring out a
Oh,
superhero
wait,
on the
wait,
last
wait,
stack
wait,
because you
wait,
could do
wait.
3 damage directly.
I'm going to do this because that way I have a
Does that make
match.
I have a lot of
And
good
I'm going to
ideas
spend
here.
my last
Yeah.
one. I think I have 1 left here
Yeah.
to do. That one.
Yeah.
But it already took a weakness.
It did
When
take
it
a weakness
shows
when you
up.
brought it in play. Yeah. Right, or
Yeah,
using
yeah.
that to bring it in play, then it
Would
would
have
not take-
avoided it. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just needed to look ahead. Okay.
Got it.
So let's assume I did that one first, then I discarded the other one.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm attacking with that last action, and I am going to be rolling 2 d20s. I don't want that garbage.
He did call it 20 on it.
I'm rolling 2 of these. I don't get this. Do I?
Oh, for what do you mean?
I'm attacking.
You don't get the bonus for
I don't
that.
get the plus
Yeah,
3.
I'm going to call it when you add these together, they equal 20.
Almost.
Almost.
All right, so 12.
And you have a combo strike, so.
I'll get the 12, yeah, which
Yeah.
means I do 1 hit on here and 1 hit on here because of this. Is that right?
Yep, exactly.
So this is Yola the Clown has been had.
That's right.
You only lived once. And then that one, and that's that.
Yep.
This comes back. I'm done.
You got it.
Do I have to
So you
use this
got it.
action first?
No, any order.
Okay, so the first I'm going to spend
As
a
long as it's
25
during your turn.
to bring out. I don't think it matters too much. I'm going to bring out bobsled. No. Yeah.
You do have an arm for
Bob's
Bob over
led.
there. That's a that would
I don't want to hit. I
Or-
want to hit that dude down in the bottom
This one?
corner.
ramshackle.
Yeah, because he's the symbol I
Yep,
need.
there you go.
Unfortunately, there's still no drowning person, right?
No.
Oh no, is that Lynch Bob a drowning person?
No, that's
No,
the
no,
spirit.
it's an arm.
All right, ramshackle. So I got him. All right, and that was free.
Yes.
Now, is it legit for me to
Yes.
spend my other 25
Yes.
to do this
Yes.
nonsense?
Just spend 2.
This does give me a weakness, but
Oh,
I
I
don't care.
forgot to take one of these. Actually,
Spend,
2
yeah.
of these.
Yeah.
And then that does 2 damage to this guy right
Yeah,
away.
but spend 2 fury for that.
Do it, man. YOLO.
And you want to do the damage out here if you can. You can do that 2 damage anywhere on the board out here too.
Just take somebody out.
So you don't. It saves you action cost if you just take them right out of there. Does that make sense?
Sure,
Yeah.
except I needed that symbol.
Well, then maybe you take another one.
Well, that
knowing
guy takes 3 hits, though, Tom.
retcon-
Can I split it between 2 people?
Yes, you can
All
distribute.
right, then I'll kill that Ratatouille.
Ratapult,
Oh, Ratapults.
And the
And,
lid.
Lich Mob,
and
or
yeah.
Shrieking Eels. You need another one, or you could put it on there if you want.
Well, okay, I just completed this. Do I have to take the card before I complete it?
Yeah, you would need to do the damage together.
I'll kill the
I
Lynch
like the
Mob.
thinking though. That's good thinking, but you would need to do the damage first.
All right, so the damage is done.
I like that.
Now I can complete this finally
Yes.
with 1, 2, 3, and I never did get a drowned dude, but I'm
So-
going to look at these and see which ones I have multiples of. I'm going to get rid of the Lich Mob and the doesn't matter. Hope Eaters. All
There
right,
you go.
so those 4 go under here.
Yep. And now you have those block weakness and give you advantage to attacks on those. Grab another mission,
I will take off the.
maybe one that Z needs since he did it to you.
Well, he didn't mean to do it. It
I
was
know,
an
he didn't.
accident, so I'm gonna do it to him on purpose. I'll take that. No, I'll take that siren, dude.
Siren?
Come on.
All right.
Flip it. Be good. Be good.
I think you're good.
Okay.
You can put it to the left or right,
Garbage.
or however you want to do it.
Okay. So that was still all free actions.
Yeah,
I brought in both those guys. I did
Yeah.
my 50 points, but the problem is I have to like count these now, just so I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, I can do another one if I wanted to.
Well,
Is it 2 fury to bring each one in, or 1 fury from here?
what do you want? Okay, so you have how many points do you have?
I had 17 times 5, which is 100 something.
Okay, so yeah, then you have enough to
17 times 5 is, yeah, it's over 100.
Every
No,
5.
it's not 100. It's
5.
up to 75.
75. So you
Every
have enough.
5 of those,
Yeah,
you
because
get
you
one.
defeated. You were close to 75. So yeah, you can do one more.
And it costs another fury.
Only if you're gonna reinforce it. If you just bring it out on play.
Oh, I'm just bringing out a
yeah.
dude. I'm bringing out cryogen.
Cryogen.
I don't know if I'm bringing out cryogen. I might bring out kerosene, actually. Kerosene is going to take out that
Subliminal?
Subliminal. By speaking directly to them. And they're
That's,
like, I can't handle this. Okay, that was all free actions.
All free actions.
Now
yeah,
normal turn.
You're cranking it.
Now I have to use a normal action.
You do have to.
I can't not use a
Yeah,
normal
and that's the last
action.
one for you, right? Yeah. So
Yes, but since you guys still have one,
we have. Yeah.
I'll be able to spend these.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then the very first thing I'm going to do is first I'm going to check that. Then I'm going to get rid of that and draw 2 more.
Yep.
So that's my first hit.
Yes.
That
Well, what did you do? What did you do first? You
getting rid of the card is not a thing.
No, so that's
Oh, okay.
spent. So you don't have to do that. You're
Not
just
yet.
get 2 of those.
Well,
You can get 2.
What
for
are
that
you?
one
Are you
action.
spending it to bring 2 in?
oh, I see. It's the same thing.
Yes. It's just you net gain 3 symbols.
No, because I'd rather get rid of a card so that there's fewer things on the board. Let me do the attack first.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Kerosene is going to whoop up on Subliminal. Whoa!
Kerosene, I'm Mr. Kerosene.
6.
A 4 to
Shoulda
6.
Been my spleen.
That's pretty
Mr.
bad, actually.
Kerosene, because you can.
Well, you should have 6 in there somewhere,
Spleen,
right?
ugh.
Is one of those got a 6?
No.
No?
No 6s.
Wow. You just need 4. But you're going
I
to be
do
hurting
just
your
need
bonus
4.
or take the hit, but and wait
Yeah, I'm gonna
for
do
your
it.
combo strikes to do it. There you go. That's good. There you go.
So now, this. I don't want to take
And
a damage.
You also get a Fury point for doing it. So
All right, so
which
that
you-
was worth
yeah.
it then. All right, so then
Furious.
I will do my first free action, get rid of one of these for 2.
Yep.
And my second free action, hang on,
Bonus, you mean?
bobsled, and that. Oh wait, I just realized.
It's
Nope,
just-
I
yeah,
still take those weaknesses.
Yeah.
I was hoping not to.
Unfortunately.
All right, then my second action, I'm going to spend one of these to fight again,
There you
and
go.
same person.
Yep.
Unnatural 20, which kills Subliminal. What does the extra damage go?
So you can just knock wherever you want, anywhere on the board, 1 damage.
Over here is fine.
There or here. Yep.
Oh, I can just. Is
You
there,
can
a,
just
is
take
there
a
one
one
out there
or- yep.
whooping? I like whooping people.
Yeah. There you go.
You got to move that 1 damage then off.
You're
of
right, because that never happened.
I know. We got to keep him.
I know. He tries.
Kerosene goes away. I can shuffle this. I can clear this.
Yeah. If you only have 1, yeah.
Got it. All right, I'm good.
Good. All right. And me, I'm gonna draw.
Ramshackle. Bow, wow, 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 wow.
4, and then
Thank you for
I need
listening
cards
to
out.
Ramshackled.
I need to.
Is it like a really bad jazz station? What is that?
That was as a kid, there was a radio show I used to listen to called Unshackled. This is Ramshackled.
Oh wait, I want.
Okay.
And the theme music was. It was played on an organ, not like a pipe organ.
That's
Okay.
this.
I just can't make that sound.
Oh,
Can you make a sound of a pipe organ?
I do.
Maybe if I heard one and tried to simulate it, I can't think of it in my head.
Making a pipe organ is hard.
I am not doing well because I am totally distracted. I'll use that excuse. Can I use that excuse? Can I use the excuse if I'm distracted?
It's your turn. We're not even like trying to argue. We're sitting here making
I know, but
instrument noises.
That's all right. All right. And that's my turn. I just got to load up.
YOLO.
Yo.
No, he's dead.
There's another one.
Wait, he's back?
He came back. There's 2 of each card. So.
His name is a lie.
His name is a lie.
True in this case.
You only live twice.
Yolt. That's a good superhero name.
Yolt.
Yolt.
And
You
is
only
that what
twice.
it stands for? You only live
As
twice?
he dies, he comes back. Actually, I've been reading a really interesting comic in the Marvel Universe about Moira McTaggart, who apparently is a superhero now that, they retconned that. But she has, her superpower is reincarnation. It's really interesting. So when she dies, she goes back and relives her life over
Oh my
again.
gosh.
And so she knows this information and uses it to her advantage.
Wow. So like Groundhog Day, but your entire life
Yeah, it's really
instead of
weird.
just the one day.
I don't think I can deal with that.
Well, no, she dies early in some of the lives.
Is she a child? I mean, does she have to grow up again?
Yes.
Nope.
You're
No.
out. You'll pass
I'm
on that
out. I'm
power?
sorry. I'll relive like a piece.
Yeah, but you would be so rich your second
True,
life.
true. I don't know.
Is she born as a baby knowing everything? I'm really confused.
She knows this as a fetus. She has to hide the fact that she's intelligent.
Oh, so weird. All right, stop speaking rudeness. Here I go.
It's a really good. It's for once. It's an interesting Marvel story.
Dave!
Oh, that was good.
Dale.
You get advantage.
I rolled 19 twice.
Which way?
Which would you
It was
like?
meant to be.
All right, I'm gonna pick the
Damage.
first 19,
You're deciding which one.
and then this is gone. This is gone.
Yep.
You couldn't have rolled a number that matched one of mine.
Nope. Couldn't have. Clearly, I did it twice.
Is there a 19 as a number on a card?
Yes.
Then I am going to. That was my
Superheroes.
first action. For my second action, I am going
You're
to
furious, man. You're ready.
draw Actually, can I bring somebody out for free at this point?
You probably
Well,
could.
no one in my deck has a
5.
19.
No. Your upgrades would. You have upgrade cards that I've removed for.
All right, so what have I got here? Nothing.
I think I
one,
would, if I was building a deck,
That one.
I would just build a deck totally around those numbers.
Yeah.
I would ignore
You could do
everything
that.
else and just have the biggest spread I could possibly.
You could, yeah, that's one way to do it. Although you would, it depends. Well, for basic, that's one of the most. That's basic. That's pretty much. Besides like powers and
Sure, I know there's stuff on the other sides
yeah,
of
but
these.
that's
and all.
going to make a big difference to the game.
There we go. All right, and then last one.
Good spread there, yeah.
I'll do
Yeah,
that
I
one
like
and
this.
do an attack
So
there.
you got advantage between there, but the other symbol is the one you need. So I like that. So
Right.
it's not. Yeah, there you go.
Come on, Eileen.
Ah,
Okay, I got an 18,
Don't have that either.
and that's just one hit, it looks like, for me.
yep. How many actions you got going?
That
Oh,
was
because you
it.
pulled one for free, or did you? did
Yeah, I
you
pulled
unlock
one off
that?
of here, yeah.
Good, good.
I'm done.
All right.
Did you not use your main action there?
Yeah,
You
I
did?
did.
Yeah.
Am I that far?
Yeah, you
Well, I
were
had
pretty.
I had a low
Oh, I
amount
took
at the
5, that's
beginning.
right.
Yeah, you took
so
5.
you took 5. You
Yeah.
had 6, I
yeah,
think.
I had 6, which
and I
now-
had 7. So
Is this my main action or is it a free action?
it's
No, I mean, can I
It's
take
bonus
3
action.
or 2?
no bonus. Like you only ever get to spend up to 2 of these.
2 actions.
Yes.
Got it. So I'll spend 1, and I'm going to bring.
Really?
Sure.
You want to see some natural
Can you slide
20s?
over that
Oh
one?
yeah, yeah.
You want to see how this works when I roll these nat 20s?
Is there a drowning person out there yet?
Oh my goodness, you're obsessed with drownage.
Asphyxiation.
I'm going for that cat. No, wait, this is a different.
He has my line usually. I enjoy calling people cats.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No, it's actually a cat.
it is.
All right.
No, I'm not going for the
Not
cat. I
going-
changed my
Ooh,
mind.
Kleptopatra's coming up.
She's waiting.
She's about to steal your heart.
That's Heart Rob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have him
Fine.
already.
Never mind.
Do any of my symbols
He's a
match
surgeon
anything?
before he's a. Heart Rob was a.
I'm going to
he's
hit
a
that
villain surgeon.
paradox, dude. With heat intake.
Which one? Oh, Paradox. Yeah.
Although I do get a -1 here. Oh, wait. No, I don't. I'm no longer afraid of the heat.
You are longer afraid of.
Alrighty, then heat intake's gonna. I'll do 1 attack on. Well, might as well. No, I want to get rid of this nonsense.
There you go.
All right, I'm back. I'm done with the big die.
Yes.
It's very awkward rolling those 2 big dice.
No, we're rolling 1 big and 1 large.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, 1 big and 1 large. 1 big and 1 small. All right, you got a 10, which is basically straight garbage.
7 might give you.
7's gonna give me
Combo
a hit,
strike.
but even though it's here twice, I only get it once.
Yes, only once.
So then
Take-
I'm gonna pop Ramshackle actually, not Paradox.
Yes.
Paradox was like
but-
just pause, watching the battle, and I hit him out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
but you're gonna have to take a damage.
What do I care?
Yeah. So that's
I
one
don't-
way to do
I
it.
don't get a bonus on
And
that.
that's all I'm doing because I want to save 2
Yeah,
more for
you
my
wanna
next
save it.
round.
Yep.
Or
Or you.
actually, I can
do
only
you-
spend 2 anyway.
Do you have one right now? One more, or did you do?
No,
2
I spent
actions?
2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're coming down to the end of the round. So
And I got a Fury point for doing
yes,
that.
you did. Okay. Well, I don't need these. Are
Is Fury free, or do I need to spend an action too to bring a guy in?
no. It just happens is every time you roll a dice for attack. Not
No, I mean to bring a guy in with Fury. Does that also cost a card?
the Fury is only to pay for the reinforcement part, but it normally costs a card to
Got
bring
it.
to play. Yeah.
Got it.
So, all right. I need to make attacks. I got a lot out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and spend this to attack with Crouchen to yellow, -1. Let's go. Advantage. In case I roll a combo strike. It's 18. It is a hit. And then I'm going to do it again. This time I'm going to take.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
That's a bad number. Please,
yes, it's
please
not-
roll more poorly.
More poorly. All right, same thing. 20.
Ridiculous amount of 20s being rolled in
I
this
know.
game.
It usually does
How
not.
many 20s are on these
I know.
things?
Yeah,
They're special, right?
Afterwards, we're feeling really good. We're like, wait a minute.
It's
All right.
mostly 20s.
There are dice like that.
Are they?
You can buy 20s that have a couple extra
That's
20s
funny.
on them.
That's hilarious. Just
It's
to mess
supposed
with
to
people?
be. for a joke,
For a joke.
but it's more of a
Bring it to
you can cheat,
a D&D
but at
game.
the end, we told you it was for a joke.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, and then I have one last. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, it matters which one I'm doing here, so.
I bought the loaded dice one time, just for fun. I mean,
Here.
you would never be able to pull off loaded dice in a game because after the third roll, someone would be like, "Let me see this."
Do they feel particularly different in the
Seven.
hand?
Well, though, actually, no, I never. Let me rephrase that. I bought
number is
changed
9.
number dice.
9 was rolled. So
9 was rolled.
Yes. I
Oh,
did.
I'm in there.
Okay, so because I have 9 here and 9 here, I can go.
So you might want to take. Oh yeah, it's a hard one. Yeah, go ahead. Yep, that's.
So I can go boom,
Yep,
boom.
Yep.
All right.
It's defeated.
What a murderer. Look at you.
All right.
Bob's then.
That's my. That's
Go
my turn.
off, enjoy your retirement.
You're up. Not the
All right.
country, but your turn is up.
You mean the continent?
He basically
Well, I guess CU is not. I
he
don't know
said
if
your time is up.
Here I go. I would like to draft some fool to punch. What do I got? I got that. And I have that one, and I have that one. And I still need that, sort of coming out of the water symbol.
A drowning guy.
Drowning
So
guy.
I've been after this
Are
whole
there
game.
any of those?
I don't see them up here. What is? Yeah, you might need a wild for that then.
All right, wild
coming
it
down
is.
to the. Coming down to the wire. There's
You probably
something-
can bring a guy in for free.
Yes, I'm sure you could.
You've killed enough dudes.
I know, but I'm still doing this.
Well, your Titan is not as good. I would use one of these because you don't have combo strikes on it.
Okay.
So
These
I
don't
think-
count for that.
No. Well, I mean they have combo strikes, but you're adding more.
I gotta make
right?
sure because I've already brought in how many of these? Two. So I need to.
75 or more.
Right. So 5.
So
5.
2C Comics means
Yeah, I
Capes and
got it.
Chaos.
Yeah, that was.
got
But
it.
also the 2C, something to see. The.
Got it.
Got it. So it's a little bit of both.
Tendril. No, I'm sorry. Morgue Maw.
There's only one guy with a cape on.
So that was actually one
I
I,
know, right?
spent already, but I
Because
shouldn't
Edna
have.
told us capes
Edna
are
told us,
bad.
okay.
Now I'll spend it and attack.
Oh, good thing you have an 8.
I'm gonna spend 2 of these to make it up to 10,
Yep.
and make the hit. Now I rolled a natural 8.
Yep. That's a combo strike.
Not there.
Do I have
That won't
one?
matter, right?
Do you
One
have an
more.
8? Tom, do you have an 8?
I do not.
So I get to hit it twice since I paid the
Yes.
fury.
Yep.
You better believe I'm watching for these numbers.
As long as
rolled.
is it on the same card that made the attack?
Or here, it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
as long as you have it there. Yeah, the same card doesn't get both an attack.
All right, this
and
is done. That was very quick. Okay, and then these all can go here.
I need to complete my mission too. I'm sure one of these. Yeah.
And then I can spend 2 of these still. So I'm going to spend 1. Sure. I'll spend 1 to draw. And I'll spend 1 to engage somebody.
Perfect. At least you have some combo strikes set up in case
Right.
Tom. And I
Done.
roll.
All right, so I can. I'm past 100 now.
Yes.
So I can bring in another person.
Yes.
I need to pay 1 fury point.
only if you're reinforcing it. The
No, I don't.
Furies.
Okay, so
yeah.
this cryogenic dude or chillster,
Chill step.
chill step.
The music.
What's wrong with me?
I don't know. I mean, you just can't help yourself.
I gotta make a hero.
You know, at the end of the day, what they say,
Chillster.
though,
I
YOLO.
gotta have a yellow. I've
I'm
got to
gonna
make
go
one.
after that loser over there.
This one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Shadow
there.
Boxer?
Shadowboxer! They're all losers to me.
Make 'em a
So that was free. Didn't cost a card. So I'm gonna
Shadowboxer,
attack.
baby.
You still have another card.
I still have one more.
So who went first?
As
Zeta?
soon as I spend mine, the turn ends on mine.
So I might as well do
So
2
I'm
actions
done?
here.
As soon as mine, you're done. You just have combo strikes.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, you're still.
Here we
making-
go. Chill step is hitting. Shadowboxer. 19 and 17. I'm gonna choose 19 because that
Nope.
doesn't help anyone.
Yeah.
So it does 1
Also,
damage.
17 doesn't, I think, help anyone.
No.
at this point.
It could if
And
I.
then
had
my final action of the game.
Come on.
I need an 11 here, actually. That would be the
I'll
best
take
roll.
it.
No 11.
16. So, killed it.
Yeah, killed it.
And so then they
Resets, yep.
go away. And 16 does not go off on anything else.
Yep. So that's...
Let me check to see if I did this. I don't think I did.
You
Actually,
might have enough to bring Crowdgen out for free if you have 125 points defeated.
Well, before I do that, I have
Oh, to complete your
One.
mission, yeah.
I have that symbol matching. I thought I had another, and I have that symbol, and then 4 more make the
Yep,
other 2 symbols.
Exactly. Oh, there you go.
This isn't any points, though, right?
They're 20 points each, completed mission, bonus
Ooh.
points.
Well, there's that.
Yes. At the end of the game.
15,
At the end of the game, it doesn't
3,
count.
Don't
4,
confuse
5,
the
6,
one that's
7, 8, 9,
completing.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Yeah, is he
15, 16.
Don't keep
Oh.
flipping them around. You got to
3,
keep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I know, I got it.
You did it already on that
14.
one. by
It
the
doesn't
way.
matter. It's still the top card. It doesn't need to count
Yeah.
it. 20, 21, 22. Nope.
Oh,
Nope. That's not enough.
almost. All right.
Okay. I'm good.
So my turn would be the one that ends it. Since I'm spending the last point, I'm just gonna. Oh, well, weakness. How about
But
that?
you still get your 2 free actions, right?
I do,
Well, he gets the
and I
one
could
and 2
probably
more,
unlock
yeah.
these, but I'm gonna just.
He's going to suddenly be like,
Yeah.
and that's how you play, guys.
No.
You've been had. And then burst through the
Usually
ceiling.
when I'm teaching, I lose. This Usually when I'm
Superheroes
teaching,
are
I lose.
real? We would get a lot of views of that video, though.
Could you imagine if we had the tech wizardry to, at the end of this, just be like, blow out of here?
All right, I'm gonna roll.
Especially if we're doing it live.
I
don't know.
know.
Or the whole time.
And
you
then we
realize
bring
it
out
wasn't
James
live.
Cameron, and we're like, we want to thank our guests.
14. I don't know if anybody has 14.
No.
Yes, but it doesn't matter because
It could.
it's no, it's only 1.
True. But if I roll one more time
And get 2 14s?
I don't. I'm pulling for you. I don't know. All right. So I'm gonna spend that in case I get a 20. Not that it matters.
14.
1.
That's right.
1.
You don't hit
Bob
on
died.
a 1, do you?
Yeah, but he has a guy.
And see this?
That's minus 10 points.
Yes. It's totally open. If you had something you
No,
could
but I'm
take,
done,
but
right?
you were done. All right. We'll just end it there. So.
All right, so now what do we do? How do we count this up?
So you're gonna take these.
Can I just put these in
Yeah,
just
they
the
just
pile
yeah
here?
they don't count or anything. So you're going to take and count the missions completed, which I do actually. I did complete this
Oh,
mission.
this one's nothing, so I never
Yeah,
completed
so
it.
that's-
I never drew another one because it wasn't going to happen anyway.
All
so
right.
now those are 20 points each, and then you just count up the shields 5, 10, 50,
All right,
you know, and
got
that's
it.
the points. So I'm not even bothered because I know I didn't do. Trying to instruct and play because I didn't bring any of my reinforcements out. So let's see.
150 even.
$130.
There you go.
Is that because
Minus
of
10.
What's that one?
Minus 10.
Minus 10.
When
so.
did that happen?
When you rolled that one way.
So 120 then.
What'd you get?
I don't know.
I'm
not even
You're
counting.
telling us your score.
All right, I got 45, 50, 55, 60. Plus 20. There we go. Plus 20.
All right, so I'm going to put a couple of these cards here showing people the other side.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you tell us a little bit about what...
Yeah, I'll just give a
So I
quick.
got a sidekick. I'm going to put a sidekick, a power, and what's the third one? A superhero, right?
All right, so on activation. Okay, so let me give you a quick talk through whatever of advanced because that's changes the game drastically. So basic edition, what we just played, is like advanced plays exactly the same thing. There's no rule variance between the two. I'm just adding it on top. So for instance, here's a good. So there's ultimate abilities on these cards here. Ultimate abilities, see the little fist with the number 3 at the top right? That's how many fury it costs to activate the ultimate ability. And then see those symbols below to the left? That's like a recipe out of that I need those from here from my situation pool.
Got it.
So that would then ignite my ultimate ability. Now, if I don't have the exact symbol, again, I could use 2 of any kind as a wild. So
Is that from your hand?
No, from your
for the
activation
situation pool, remember these?
No. So this card, when I play it in front of me,
Yes,
instead of
from
putting
your-
it this way, I'm putting it this way.
Yeah, but yes. Well, okay. So in advanced, you play the card out just like you do in basic.
Got it.
Down on the ground here. I'll just do a little example.
Okay, well, we can zoom over there.
So let's say I have this here. Now, in advance, if I attack with Ember, she automatically activates. So attacking will activate it. Or there's an extra action to activate. If I didn't want to attack with it, I would pay the action to activate one of these cards. Now, if they're in a stack, they all activate together. So, and now you have access to all of these. These are passive abilities. Okay, and so on activation, I would add 1 heat chip. What are heat chips? Well, that's part of your class. You would know what those are, is what they do, and then to all, and then I would deal 1 damage to all targets with any condition. So things are happening on the cards as you're doing things, and those are passives. This one happens to be an on-activation passive. This one, after making any successful attack with napalm pom-poms, I can distribute 2 burn chips. What are burn chips? Again, those are things you would know to the class you're playing or to the card. And that's why there's extra different colors and chips and things, because I might use burn chips as that. I'd put it on there and go, okay, now I know that just burn chips, if I have 2 or more, then whenever I do attack damage to it, it's not 1, it's 2 damage. If 3, it's defeated automatically. So these are just the little mechanics that are involved with advanced. There's different ones. And the asymmetrical player powers are part of the class. So here's Elementalist.
I'm going to put it over here.
Yeah, that's, if you pull out, there's a card in there, the center of that. So that's the Elementalist card. That's the class card. On the back is the abilities for that class. So there's 2 abilities per class. This one has a combo strike ability. So every time a combo strike happens, I trigger that ability. Only once. If it happened many times on my, it only gets once. So I could just deal 1 damage to any enemy. That could be right on the board. So every combo strike, you can just boom, another damage. Okay? And so it's very good as the Elementalist does more direct damage. And so as you're rolling these combo strikes that happen, maybe you want to create a deck that's a little bit more combo strike possible, because you're going to get 1 free damage every time that happens. The other ability, called the situation ability. So if I fight, here, let me, you might want to come back to the board. So out here, this is where my class card goes. And then to start the game, you take 2 random symbols and put them here. So that becomes my class symbols. These 2 are static to the power, to the class, and then these are 2 random. So anytime anytime I'm attacking anybody with these symbols, I deal no less than 2 damage on that roll. So that's a power that I can pick. It doesn't have to be the class to the deck you're playing. You could, and it doesn't have to be only 1 Elementalist in the game. You can switch that around. So that's that part of it. The last part of it here, and I have to get up here and grab. So there's one other card type in the game. Sorry. And that's upgrade cards. So like Chillax, Frozone, and Ruby Shades. These are all different upgrades. Upgrades never come into...
A couple of them up there.
Yeah, here.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
easier for
let me
people
give you
to
one
read.
with art. So there's one with art. So it's an upgrade card. At the bottom, you'll see the number 2 in a battery. That's how many charges. And it doesn't cost action to use them. It's just charges. So I would just put a damage chip or whatever. And when it's used, it goes to the bottom of the deck.
Where's my super
So see how that's a 19 on the combo strike?
Right.
So the upgrade cards are the higher registers of the combo strikes. Now, that doesn't get a free hit of damage. That one just triggers the ability on the class. So... yeah, so I can spend a charge to deal 1 damage to all frozen targets, then freeze any targets not already frozen. So that would combo with Chill Step, who can, when he activates, it freezes all targets. So you're going to give me in the game, it's a lot of fun to set up a big combo and maybe take out like 5 cards in one shot, or you're trying to. So there's a lot more. The mission is double, so it takes 2 of each symbol. It's a little slower, but you're
Let me ask you
you're
a couple
defeating
things.
cards so much faster.
If someone's getting this box, what comes in it?
So the box will have 4 different classes. It'll have the 2 that are here displayed, which is the Elementalist and the Spirit Walker is the other one.
And they each come with a full deck,
Yes, 40 cards.
and you're able to mix and match the decks.
Yes, you could mix and match them.
You're also getting these small
You're getting
cards.
those, 80 of those.
And a bad guy deck
and
for
then-
each class.
Yep.
And then chips.
And then, well, yes, the chips and the dice, 1 dice, and then these are the class cards. So this is the Spirit Walker. Spirit Walker has a little bit more deep, like a little bit more involved. So when the Spirit Walker gets a combo strike, you roll the 20-sided die, and then based on which one you roll, you gain a currency, sun chips or moon chips. And they have different effects that they do. And then his really strong on this situation ability is the ultimate price. So if I attack, let's just say if I attack anybody with these symbols and I successfully hit, then I can choose any card of my cards to take 1 damage to do 2 damage anywhere on the board. So it's kind of like somebody sacrificing to do 2 damage out on the board. So, and if you had heal cards, so you can, you imagine you could do like, I can, every time I attack one, then I'll have a heal, and I'll heal that card back, and so now I'm doing 2 damage. These are the kind of things you're trying to set up and do in advance, and it's a blast. Like this, it's just too much to go in one shot and to teach somebody an advanced game off the
No, I
thing.
definitely
So-
don't disagree on
Yeah.
that.
And so it's a lot of fun with when you're setting up, especially as a solo game. It's a lot of fun because you still are neutral opponents. You're still doing and there's a few rule variances to handle the combo strikes because you don't have other people rolling for you. And then you can set up all these different abilities and try and do like several cards in one shot, trying to complete your missions. Also, one last point. So these are the recipes that I need. And let's say if I had, okay, do I have 1 for this or, whatever I had, 2 if I don't have it. Well, on completed missions, those count as free symbol unlocks. So, right? So that's the other advantage to missions is you could, I've got 3 of those, boom, and you do ultimates much
When someone
quicker.
plays this game, though, you got base rules and advanced rules in the box.
Yes. This is the quick start guide, which is really a lot of what we just covered as far as how we played. Everybody do this, everybody do that, and it kind of goes to the setup, and then let's see. So step 1, flip this over, play this, do this. It's kind of a walkthrough on the basic rules, and then we'll have the rule book that will have everything. So.
And this is on Kickstarter now.
Yes.
Again, we have the link down in the description below.
Yep.
And it's on Kickstarter. Use it for the next 3 weeks, I believe.
Yep, 3 more weeks.
So-
and, thanks, guys.
Alrighty. Well, I'm glad to have won.
Yeah, you did. You
Convincingly won.
Too many 20s.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
he-
That's the name of my new game. Too many 20s.
Too many 20s.
Thanks, Dan, for
Thank
coming
you.
on and showing
Thank
this
you.
to us.
It was a pleasure. It was a lot of fun.
And we'll see you guys next time. Until next time, I'm Tom Vessel.
I'm Z Garcia.
Dan Hopkins.
Have fun gaming.